session 2. Uh, would anyone like to go ahead and recap what happened last time for an inspiration?
I forget where we look to see if we actually have inspiration, so I can check.
Attributes.
Attributes? Oh, I already have it. So if someone else doesn't have it, I'll let them go first. Otherwise, I can do it.
I'll do it.
Okay.
So last time we had just got off the job of capturing the 3 bounties, and we were just kind of getting settled and getting back to our everyday lives. When we were pulled into the administrative office and told that we had received a request to go visit the Humming House to see what was his name? It was
Yusuf al-Akraba.
Yes, Mr. Yusuf. We were told that normally this isn't how the Red Rook operates, but they requested us by name, so we made our way over there in the evening, and proceeded to do the show us your thing and we'll let you in and put your weapons here, and we got into the Humming House, which was this essentially opium den, but a high-class opium den. There was gambling and food and drinks, and we all partook in one way or another. Some of us partook in a specific elemental drink, and some of us saw magical hummingbirds. Art encountered his sister, who then proceeded to give him some money, and they played a round of cards against the weirdest cowboy octopus I've ever seen. And, such and such or something or other, we were kind of biding our time until it was time to see Yusuf. Well, that time came, and we were led into the waiting room, and, we could hear sounds of a verbal disagreement. Apparently, Yusuf got so angry that he smashed his desk so hard that he triggered the button to open his door before he was ready to see us. At which point, our face just barged right on in without saying a damn thing. To the point where she was able to see that Yusuf was talking to some sort of fire djinn that he proceeded to tell him to fuck off, I'm done talking to you, and disappeared into the fireplace. Yusuf then gave us a job. We were to retrieve, and I have it in my notes here. Aha. We were to go to the Temple of the 8-Headed Snake and retrieve a plane-shifting hummingbird called a Crested Rift Glimmer that was captured by Yuan-Ti cultists 3 weeks ago. Yusuf wants us to recapture it and was willing to put forth 2,500 gold, including the planar, for returning the glimmer along with the planar locked cage. We learned that the cage is gilded lead with powdered silver and weighs 200 freaking pounds. Oh boy. He also, in case that the glimmer got loose, he gave us a silver rod with a black dull opal that can be used to attract the bird and maybe recapture it in the planar locked cage. With that said, a little bit of negotiation later, we got an advance from Yusuf to purchase supplies for the journey, and that is where we were.
Very good. It was, there was a lot of merriment and little side things, but overall, yeah, pretty to the point. And I'll have you know, Wallace is not a cowboy. He just looks like that.
Aha.
So, yeah, give yourself an inspiration, of course.
Woohoo.
And And I, as a GM, would like to apologize. I got kind of wrapped up in this whole having beginning and end transitions that I allowed it to influence the pacing, and I skipped over a rather major scene that
Oh.
you guys probably would want to have seen before you left the city. And this kind of works out since
We haven't left the city.
yeah, you haven't really left the city yet. We ended the session with at least the transition of you guys like venturing out into the desert, but ultimately there are supplies to be
Supplies to be
procured.
had.
And one other thing for the viewers, there is one transaction that was successfully done in between sessions, and that is the purchase of 6 camels,
Camel.
which will be used to travel across the desert. So, you'll note that the Red Rook Mercenary Venture Ledger now has a brief summary of your guys' job, in case you ever need to take a look at that and remember some of the key pieces.
I was like, "Where's the ledger?" And then I closed my character sheet.
Yeah. And so yeah, I guess we will probably just open up with you guys are probably in the market, I'm assuming. Note that not everything is available in the shopkeeper's inventories here, but that does not mean it cannot be purchased. Basically, if you find an item or items that you need from the equipment list, as long as it's official D&D 5th edition content, just
What?
ask about it. We'll play it out. I believe there was mention that you wanted our sorcerer in Raleigh to do most of the talking, which is probably for the best. So yeah, take it away. Also, you should have access to the overland map. I believe you guys can actually just kind of hop around between the landing page, the overland page, and the marketplace.
We can.
So how long? I guess aside, I'm just trying to scroll through our notes here. How long do we expect the adventure or caravan to
From
last?
what our understanding was, from Memnon to the door was around, I want to say 3-ish days.
But
right, Tom?
So the information that I had given you was based off of just on foot overland travel. This was before you guys decided to mount up. So effectively, you're cutting the travel time in half. So it'll take like 1.5 days to get to the Devil's Pass. And there was also mention of you guys wanting to swing by the jungle to gather some more Theki root, which is very difficult to find in any marketplace, but extraordinarily effective at handling poison damage and avoiding being poisoned. And considering you guys are going up against a bunch of Yuan-Ti, might not be a bad idea to go gather those.
Yeah. And are we doing 2 water skins a day? Because it's a freaking desert.
Well, I'm gonna say we don't need as long as Nick's character is conscious
And alive.
And so long as he has his spell-like ability of
create
water not used in some other like combat or something.
How much can you create a day?
I can create 10 gallons or like a 50-foot cube of like rain/snow or something like that. But essentially, I can make 10 gallons a day of fresh water.
Yeah, which is 10 gallons a day. I feel like would be enough for 5 people, even in the desert.
2 gallons.
2 gallons per person.
2 gallons per person, so he can make just enough.
So
So I should only buy 10 water skins.
And Art, and
Yeah,
Art can
bring
make
them.
a little bit of extra as well. You, from our adventuring, you would know I have the ability to turn the jug that I carry into a jug that produces various kinds of liquids, some harmful, some not. And one of those things I can do is fresh water. I don't have the stats for it in front of me, and it's definitely not enough for everybody, but it's a little bit of emergency water.
I think it's
Um,
like a gallon or two, right?
Okay,
it's like
so
a
50
small.
Sounds about right.
So
Yeah.
50 pounds of water. Got it.
Can I clarify something? So,
Sure.
just for my knowledge and everything like that. So, if Nick's able to do 10 gallons a day, and I'm assuming, from what Nick had explained to me, the plan was to have the camels drink up right before we cross the desert, and then there's a oasis halfway through the desert for them to drink up again.
No.
Right.
Or something like that. There was some way for that. The camels have enough water for themselves, so any
So-
water that we create would be for ourselves, correct?
yes, this was something that was brought up. Camels can last about 15 days on like water reserves, essentially. So
Mhm.
if a camel drinks its fill of water,
Mhm.
ideally in the city of Memnon, it can last for 15 days. You guys are probably going to get to Fate's Respite, the Oasis, well before 15 days.
Okay.
So
So
I'm gonna say it's probably pretty comfortable for you to say you don't really have to worry about water for the camels, assuming you guys make it to Fate's Respite.
okay.
And
So-
assuming, and for you guys, the rest of you, assuming Nick's character is alive,
And the next character died.
we'll figure out how to handle the water should it come up. But we're gonna hand wave that as Nick's character could naturally just kind of resolve that.
Assuming I'm smart with my heels and Nick is alive the whole time, let's assume that he's alive the whole time and he's able to do 10 gallons of water. Can I use the same water skin and just keep on refilling it, or do I have to buy water skins for every single day?
No, I was
No. Water skins are
like an extra jug that I would fill up that we would just pour into all the water skins. That was kind of my idea.
Or you
Okay.
could guys, or you guys could bring a barrel.
That too.
Well, yeah. I was just confused because some people were saying I'm gonna buy 10 water skins, and I was like, do I have to
Yeah,
buy
no,
10
I know.
water skins?
No, that's just Mike
No.
being.
Okay.
Think of a water skin like a camelback.
Well,
This is
yeah,
just
I
basically
understand
what
what
it
that
is.
was, but then that's why I was confused
It
about
holds-
why.
Yeah,
people
I
were
don't know
asking
why he
for
was gonna
skins.
buy.
But anywho, the other question I
Because
had
they're
was,
I mean,
I
as
mean,
soon
so
as
is a barrel.
yeah, as soon as Nick's character is incapacitated or otherwise like unable to make us water, we're fucked. So I'm bringing some water skins too.
okay.
Ooh.
With a
Actually,
pretty
I'm
bird.
gonna bring a barrel instead because
Yeah,
it's
a barrel's
cheaper.
probably the cheapest way to bring a lot of water, and you guys can just pre-fill it here in the city, have it strapped to one of the camels.
I'm still.
And
bringing
then in
five.
Fate's Respite, refill it, and then just me periodically refilling the barrel as we go.
Yep. Follow-up question, because I don't know where it is posted. How many rations did we get from the mercenary group?
It was
Five.
in Red Rook crew,
5.
5 rations and 1 potion of healing each.
5
And
rations.
it
and
also
one
laid
potion.
out what was in the rations.
Pita
Because
bread.
The chef himself made it for you guys.
Our chef is Greek.
How do I edit the amount of rations I have in my character sheet?
Should be an edit.
There is
button?
an edit button, but then when I go into it, it's not giving. Oh,
Quantity?
there we go. Never mind, I got it. Sweet. Cool.
So each of us got 1 potion of healing and 5 rations.
Correct. On top
cool,
of
cool.
whatever your character already had.
Do I just close it then? Does that? Nope. Yes. Good.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this pricing gold.
How much is?
Bird is no
Okay.
hero.
So just to confirm, because it was a couple weeks ago, most of the trip is over the sand, but I feel like when we were mentioning like a sled or something, it was mentioned that at least the last part of the journey would not necessarily, or was more difficult terrain, and therefore would not necessarily be good to try to like drag a sled over.
So yeah, the salt wastes are like dry, cracked ground. I mean, you could bring a sled. I don't think that would be an issue, but the way camels work, it's not like horses. Horses typically pull something, whereas with camels they typically just strap shit onto the hump.
Well, I ask. According to I googled it. According to 5e, camels can drag up to 4,500 pounds.
Oh well, I mean,
And again, I tend to like overthink like how would it look trying to strap this stuff? And so I was trying to think like how are we strapping this like barrel full of water to a camel's back? That seems
By putting
awkward.
So camels, the way you do camel caravans is goods are slung to either side and counterbalanced using the camel's back as the fulcrum.
I vote not balancing them.
There's nothing placed directly on top. So if we have a barrel on one side with 50 gallons of water, we need to put enough weight to counterbalance it.
And 50 gallons of water is what, like 100 pounds or something?
It's a fuck ton.
So yeah, I mean that's you guys could bring a sled.
A barrel weighs 70 pounds. I don't think that's full.
Worst case scenario, if you guys encounter any difficult terrain, then you're gonna have to thing with the sled during that time. I mean, you could just strap it to one of the camels.
Oh, that poor camel.
How much is 100 gallons?
40 gallons of water is 334 pounds.
Holy shit!
Poor camel.
If worse comes to worse, I can carry it.
We did get an extra camel because we got one to carry the fucking bird cage.
If worse comes to worse, I can carry it too.
You're gonna carry it while riding a camel and crush the poor thing?
Well, no. Oh yeah, I'm riding a camel. Never mind. No, don't do that. Don't do that then.
Poor camel.
Never mind. I would assume then if I'm gonna be the one that like, unless of course all my stuff that I have in my loot is now going to a camel. If I'm assuming I have the most stuff that I'm carrying right now currently, I probably should not be on the camel with all the items.
Hold your own.
Oh, how much did the freaking camel cost each of us? Toila. Because that does like factor in.
I think you said 30 gold. I think overall it's 30 gold a person because he got such a good deal.
The camels were all 50% off.
Which is
is it 30 a person?
A camel costs 50 gold.
Yeah,
so it's 25 gold. But we bought 6 of them.
And then divide that again by 5.
So it's 30 gold a person.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
So, I mean, a sled wouldn't be a horrible idea.
Well,
you'll just have to like kind of pack it up anytime you run into like terrain. So where does it say that's the capacity of a? Hold on. Or is it just based on this camel's strength modifier?
No, well, I mean,
I googled D&D camel carrying capacity, and that an entry from D20 SRD, like the little blurb that it showed me without actually going to the site, said that light load 300, medium load up to 600, heavy load up to 900, and can drag 4,500.
Okay. So
I don't know where it's getting the numbers from.
I mean,
actually, you know what? That's from 3.5. I can't imagine it would have changed much between 3.5 and 5e, but
good enough for me.
Anyway, Tom, it's your call.
For this,
for carrying capacity,
for the carrying stuff and everything. If you think it's good enough,
I whatever that was, like 300 to 900.
5th edition camel carrying capacity is 480 pounds. 5th edition camel carrying capacity is 480 pounds.
What's its drag capacity?
Not listed.
That's usually times 4.
Yes, and it uses 4 pounds of food or 4 gallons of water per day. Thirsty boy.
Times.
As the person who proposed this sled, I would like to say that we're probably overthinking this.
Probably. Oh, absolutely. All right, fuck it. I'm gonna say the camel can drag 2,000 up to 2,000 pounds.
Okay.
Nice big round number.
Man, I
And
can't wait to carry this entire conversation out of the Avad.
Why?
Because
think
it's
it's
boring
exciting
for
enough?
We're
viewers.
just gonna go back and forth on how much a camel can drag. Who fucking cares?
You
Have
know,
Tom tell us that can or can't and move on.
D&D Beyond official rule listed 480.
All right, cool.
So fuck you. And its its speed is 50 feet. It's a fast camels are fast.
Yes.
Yeah.
he
It's
gold.
faster than a draft horse.
They don't fuck around.
It's gotta move.
It's faster than a pony, but fuck ponies.
I'm requesting GM's presence in the South Marketplace.
Oh, okay. GM is present.
Thanks.
What?
We can't buy shit unless you're here.
Oh. Oh shit. All
I'm
right.
gonna send my shopping list to Tyler.
Yeah, I sent my shopping list to Tyler too.
Okay. We're gonna roleplay that as you guys gave me a shopping list and I went to town to pay for the
Yep.
stuff for you.
Yep.
Do you think
I
I'm
gave you
going
money.
to buy stuff?
No,
Look
I
at
just-
my face.
That's yeah. That's
That's
Roll
fine.
with it.
I was just
I
I'm
gave
giving
him
an
the
RP
money.
reason for why
and-
this is happening, so I'm not in the market.
Yeah.
You guys are elsewhere, and I'm just getting like
Exactly.
messages from the void.
Exactly.
Yep.
I'm gonna RP it that I gave him the money as well, and then I also said, if you can get a discount, great. If not, here you go. Here's what I think is full price. So
he rolls a 1 and ends up paying double. He gets swindled out of it.
It could happen to you.
It could happen.
Tyler, if you just want to get extra rations, I'm not going to be asking for anything else.
How many rations do you guys all have?
I have 15.
I think you gave us 5 for free, if I recall correctly.
Yes.
I
I
will
think
have,
most
I had
people
10
start off with,
originally.
like,
I
a
will
good,
have
yeah.
I will have
10.
20 in total.
I have 15 at the moment.
currently I have 15, unless but I'm buying some more in my my grocery list there.
Okay. I've been given
Fairly-
shopping lists.
Uh huh.
Tom, do you want me to just roll for each person's shopping list?
Ooh.
Yeah, we'll do
Okay.
it that way.
Sweet.
Because I'm
Um,
not gonna roll each individual thing, especially with Mike giving me like 15 items to roll for.
Oh Jesus.
What? I want to be prepared.
Did
That's
they at
fine.
least
Okay,
give you
you
total
guys-
costs?
He did.
I
Well,
will
not
say
total.
I-
They gave me for each individual item though, so it's good enough.
I will say,
Here.
guys, do keep in mind, I
had
will be
I
able
forgot
to
to put
forage
cost, but
between
I can do that in
here
a second.
and the door relatively well, and we won't have to really expend rations
No
until we get to the
discount.
desert.
Okay.
No discount, regular price for whoever
Dixie's
that is.
discount.
Oh, Dixie, pay full price.
Mike's discount. Oof. I'm getting
Ah,
fours. Straight fours.
Fucking zilch.
I hate you.
You go in there and you're like, "What's the price for this?" And he points and he says, "Can you read?"
Can you?
How much is holy water?
Derek's.
Is it the
I think it's 25.
is it the book price? Because the book
Yes.
price is 50 gold.
Yes. So churches it does actually say in the description that churches sell holy water at cost. So it's 25. If that's what it says.
Ah.
Still not there.
Very well. And
You haven't gone
that all of
under,
us?
which is good.
Unless of course Nick had something.
Unless you're buying something.
No, I just get extra rations for
Nick,
us.
for your
That's about
rations?
it.
Oh, fucking Christ! Fuck you! Seriously!
Hey, baby!
Fuck. You know what? You know what?
and myself.
You know, I'm gonna check. I just want to shits and giggles see if I.
Sure, give it a shot, board. That's gonna be a no.
Yeah, no.
Actually, worse than what he rolled.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if I could like beat.
Okay. So for the 21 and the 20, you get a
You're dead to me, face.
Fair
a
enough.
20% discount.
Fuck you, face.
So, great and powerful DM.
That's me.
So now that we know what discounts we have, and I know that I'm doing full price, do I just drag the things to my
Yeah.
cart
Yep,
and then
you just
subtract the?
drag it and drop it.
Okay. just
Okay,
wanna make sure.
so I get 20% off of the.
Correctamundo.
All right. That's okay.
I hate.
Hey, apparently apparently if you go easy, it works out.
I love that. I don't actually know what any of you guys bought. You sent all your lists to Tyler.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna assume it's all legal. I trust you guys.
It is.
Yeah, all my
I don't know.
stuff is
Are
basic
water
stuff.
skins legal in this town?
No.
Very
They
much
are
so.
highly regulated. I'll have you know, if you end up throwing dynamite later on in the campaign, it'll mysteriously blow up in your hand.
Ah. How weird.
But what if we don't care about said hand?
Ooh. Spicy.
They're just gonna do a kamikaze bomb and just.
I mean,
bomb in
I
that
did
sky.
I did that in one of my friends' campaigns. I went through all the stuff. It was all above board. It was all in the book, and it had a price too. And I went and bought dynamite. And
I would like to.
I threw it at a kraken, and the GM's like, "Where did you get dynamite?" And I said, "It was on my sheet."
I would like to thank our face. I now have 6 gold.
I have 42.
I have
but that's
less
only 'cause
money
wanted
than I
gold.
started with.
I mean, you're not really gonna need it, and you're out in the desert.
Well, maybe. Maybe I run into a vending
To
machine.
be fair, the fact that you had like 106 gold to spend,
Did you not add your money from the money we got for the advance?
I did, but I had nothing to begin with.
Neither did I.
I had something, and now I used it, but I still have some gold left.
Okay, now I have to add.
I
all
have
of this crap to my inventory.
174 gold.
Well, what do you do?
I guess you're paying all the tolls.
Tolls?
Literally just the Chicago toll
Toll
line.
road.
The toll
Motherfucker.
road. No.
Here in Brazil. Chicago, Brazil.
What the?
Ooh, I'm heavy.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna need my camel.
Oh boy.
Tom.
Mm-hmm.
Since I have done treks
Fuck, rope is heavy.
to the door and back. Is there
Mhm.
actually like places we have to pay?
No, that was a joke. There are no tolls.
Okay, so Tom, before we leave the city, I'm gonna drop off 124 gold to one of my clansmen for the communal fund.
Oh damn.
The clansman.
Okay.
So I only have 50 gold on me.
Send me a message about that, so I remember to put it in my notes. You know, Mike, you bring up a good point. I need to track camel inventory, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that.
Probably the same way as Jeff Goldblum. I had to remember his name.
Gold doubloon. Jeff
Goldblum.
Gold doubloon.
All right, we're gonna try making Ann Camel, making it have a loot sheet, giving everyone permission, and then putting it in
The large map. Just throw it in the
Players.
large map.
So we each have our own
Pick your
camel. Is it going to be camel
permissions.
and then a parentheses and then a name or something, or?
Oh, yeah, you're right. You should all have your own camel. All right, hold on. We're
Woo!
gonna
I am right at capacity.
duplicate.
Personally.
Duplicate. All right, nobody touch the camels yet.
Okay.
We're not.
Okay, we'll wait.
I'll have to name them.
Oh, I'm barely into the middle part of my how much I
Hard
can carry. This is gonna
camel.
be great.
Yeah, I only have 0.9 of a stone left until I'm overweight.
I'm at 199.6 out of 480.
Ooh.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna.
My carrying capacity is not very helpful because I keep shit in a bag of holding.
Oh, fuck you.
Dreadhawk Camel?
The Dread Camel.
The Dread. I mean, if you guys want to name your camels, now's the time to tell me what the names are.
Nope, I'm good.
Silver. I want it to be silver.
Sober?
No,
Camel.
silver. As in hi ho
Oh,
silver
silver.
away.
Like sober.
Because I want to say hi ho silver away because that's amazing.
And I think it goes
Silver.
without saying that the sixth camel, cage camel, is going to be carrying the barrel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Let's see, what's 330
hauling
plus
camel.
70?
Zaya. Okay, Zaya has a camel.
Yes, the 408-pound barrel with 40 gallons of water in it.
Raleigh camel.
Do we drag and drop our stuff from our inventory into the camel? Is that how that works?
Let's try it.
Alright, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna do
We're in
some of my
uncharted
javelins.
territory here.
Yay! It works.
I love how
Are-
you started.
are we able-
Copy?
We're able to name our camels, correct?
I don't. Yes. I don't know if you're able to name it in the program, but yes.
Tom can name it for you.
I suggest setting your camel's name as your name and then camel, because then you can find it really easily.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
mine
yeah,
has a
that's good.
parentheses Zaya camel on it.
I love how Tom at the beginning of the session said like, this is like for all intents and purposes the first session because the first sessions were like technical like
That was last. That was.
and then the first
last
thing we
session.
do is add some camels and do some more technical like testing.
I mean,
Hey, you know what?
So I will say you can drag and drop them, but then you have to delete it out of your own inventory because you gave it to the camel. Because otherwise, it's gonna give you javelins in your inventory and the camels.
Are you saying we found
I
a
have
duping
lost
bug?
vision in the South Marketplace. I was able to see it, and then it was like, you don't own a token here, you can't see anything.
Hold on. All right, there. I'm in the South Marketplace. I'm just.
I
making
still
sure.
can't see anything. I do not own any token with vision in this scene.
What?
I had vision
Oh,
right
for like
there.
5 seconds, and then I didn't.
Sir Ard.
Hey,
There you go. All right, everyone should have a camel. Let me
Yep.
know if you can access your camel.
Yep. Okay,
I can
so
access my camel.
There's also a hauler camel. That,
is- has
for everybody.
404 pounds of weight on him now.
Sorry, I was busy typing a message to you. Where do I go again?
the
South
player tab.
Marketplace.
Go to the player tab, and then go to Red Rook Mercenary, and then you should have
Yep.
a camel that has a parentheses and then your camel.
Oh my
there we
god.
go. Camel has been
What?
renamed.
What are you oh my godding?
Well,
The name of his camel.
Hishimiki.
Oh my god.
This isn't
How
gonna
can
get
I not
confusing.
see anybody else's camel? I can only see the hauler camel and my camel, and that's it.
Because
That's probably
get your hands off my camel.
Well,
that's
yeah.
intended.
Okay, I didn't know
called
if we all
user
could see
rights.
each other's names. That'd be
Yeah,
cool.
but you can't open my sheet.
Well, yeah, no, I wouldn't want to open it. I just want to see the names because I'm curious.
Technically, everyone should have.
So you want to see the
permission.
camel called Dreadhawk Camel?
Everyone should
Yes.
have permission to view the camel, but it's clearly not working. And I'm gonna say that's pretty low priority.
Leave it,
at
don't
the
touch my
moment.
camel.
Yeah, it's pretty low priority. I was just curious. I didn't know if I was seeing something different from everybody else, so. Don't.
There we go. My camel name is in Red Rook Crew.
Amazing.
Nice.
Well done.
Okay.
I'm offloading.
If
some
people
weight.
need extra room, my camel has it. I only really needed it for the. Oh wait, yeah, I only really needed it for my rations.
Trying to think if there's anything else I want camel to
All
have.
right.
picked up a
Three bare
tinderbox.
bones.
Tinderbox.
In the box here.
Oh shoot.
Who is blowing up my Facebook message?
Tom, would it be okay because I know that I'm buying everything without discount, and I know that I'm assuming that I can just can I buy myself a tent really quick?
Yeah.
Okay, thank
you
you.
guys are gonna want tents.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say that you're probably gonna want a tent.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go get a tent before we go because
I can't
just
afford a
realized
tent.
that.
You might want to ask a friend.
Well, it's 2-person
You can get
tents,
a
so
tent.
I mean, I can have someone else in my tent.
I don't know if you've ever been in a 2-person tent. They're not
They're
Two-
not
typically
they're not
big enough for
two-person
2 people.
tents.
Okay.
Hey, in
You're
this,
being lied to.
Okay, I will
Tom,
buy.
in this world, they are two-person tents.
I will-
True.
Magic.
Yeah,
because
true.
It's magic.
Or I can just buy.
All right, hold on.
scraps
Alright, I will
another
spend
one.
2 gold. I will spend 2 of my remaining 6 gold and buy a fucking tent.
Oh,
Boom,
I was
baby.
gonna buy it for you, but okay.
Who wants to share a tent within Raleigh?
Sure.
Not fucking you because
I
not
will.
fucking me because you.
You know what? If it comes to that, I'm just gonna say you guys all have a tent. I feel like that's just something you would have.
Nope, I didn't start with one.
Mm.
And them's the
I didn't
rules.
start with one either, but now I have it, and it's going in my camel.
That's
on your
awkward.
camel, I hope.
On my camel. Yes.
In my camel.
Well, it's in my camel's inventory, but
So,
it's
yeah,
on my camel in game.
Tyler,
Yes.
Naswada will go with in Raleigh.
Yes.
In the tent, he means.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, he knows what I'm at.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh. I already have a map with 5 tents.
Sharing. Well,
What?
one of the tents is for the camels.
Yep.
we stacked them up neatly in the tent.
Zaya's gonna go over to Naswada and ask, is there any animals that we can hunt for meat in the desert with a hunting trap? Or is that not really a thing that...
That would not. It will not be
I don't think
helpful
a
out there.
trap's gonna work very well.
I
That's
wouldn't.
why
I
I'm
would
asking.
not.
I'm not a hunter. He's a or Naswada's a ranger. I figured I'd ask in character.
I would not bring a hunting trap out there.
Okay, I'll put it in my camel's inventory.
Hey, Naswada. Yeah. You been to the desert? Yeah. Is there a lot of water out there?
Oh, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I know that. But, like, there could be, like, animals that live and thrive in deserts, because there are some, and maybe they, we could hunt them with a hunting trap.
I don't know. I don't think anyone's done it. Maybe if you leave, like, some raw meat out on a hunting trap in the middle of the
It's
desert,
fine. I'm not going to use any of my
coyote
rations
could
for that.
go up and try snatching it.
Happen
It's
across
fine.
it.
All right.
Okay.
Does everyone have all their shit together?
Yes,
Yes,
my
I'm
camel.
ready to die in the desert. Let's do
I
it.
got my rations. I'm good.
My
got
camel
my rations
is
and my water.
loaded, and the hauler camel is loaded with the barrel that has been filled with water.
Barrel of not explosives. Got it.
Full barrel of not water.
All right. Then
Look
you
how
guys,
heavy that barrel is.
you guys get all your camels sorted out, and you make your way. You're making your way to the exit when you make your way towards the bridge crossing the central canal, a wide artery that flows from the heart of the city out to the sea. There's a surprising number of guards out today. In fact, there's a patrol of them walking your way. They have a proud woman in chains. Oddly enough, you recognize her. Is it playing more like 2 pieces of music at the same time?
It just stopped.
Oh, I thought it was
Okay,
just
there we
one.
go. So you see Zaya.
Oh no.
You're fairly certain heading that little patrol of guards is your sister,
Ah.
Zavi.
In
fact,
Can I roll
Here
for
she is
stealth
now.
to hide? Can I? I mean, this is a bridge. I can't really hide,
You're
but
a
I really
Goliath.
want to
How are
hide
you gonna
right
hide
now.
anyway?
I don't know.
You're
I
taller
don't
than
on a cat.
all of us.
You
I
wanna-
don't
you wanna
want
try?
talk.
I'm
wanna
happy to have you
try.
How's she
Can
gonna
I
hide?
tr-
She's on a camel.
Where
It's
the
fine.
camels are behind you guys. You don't have to ride around town.
I can hide
Use
behind my
you?
camel. It'll be fine.
I am.
Just give me a
Hide
second.
behind the camel.
I am on my camel.
Your big ass shoulders are red. Oh my god. All right,
You shout
That's
through
safe
it.
here. In our favor.
Saya.
I
So
make the loudest commotion.
in a panic, you're like, I need to get off this bridge.
You scare my camel.
and you feel inclined to dive into the water.
Oh my god.
Can I at least swim underneath the bridge when I dive into
Yeah,
the
yeah.
water? I'm swimming underneath the bridge.
You just
I'm underneath
you
the bridge
swan
now.
dive.
Just see the Swan do this.
We're gonna
Zaya
add,
just like,
We're gonna.
the Swan goes over here and goes like, Zaya, what the hell?
Shh.
We're trying to leave.
Shh. Go away.
I'm not quiet at all.
Shh.
in all the commotion. They're continuing on.
Thank
The
goodness.
guards around town are confused by this scene. Like one of them is moving north to like check out what's going on, but the ones in the patrol are just continuing to go their path.
Good.
Ard, roll perception.
I'm just gonna sit here on my camel, okay?
One sec while I reopen my character sheet. I had closed it so I could better see the whole.
Double click your token.
I didn't. I forgot that was a thing.
Yeah, it is the best fucking thing.
Mm-hmm. Right next
I didn't
to
even know
Perception?
on the character sheet.
Yes.
You say?
Ooh. So
I didn't even see him roll.
Guys,
Neither
oh,
did I.
remember-
I'm still set to private from the gambling in the last one.
oh yeah.
It was an.
So-
I rolled a 10 minus 2 is an 8.
Mm.
They're nearly right next to you until you realize the woman that is being brought in chains is Gidra Faushim, your mother.
Oh.
I have a feeling we're not leaving the city.
She looks a little
She
burnt.
she has this haughty
Crispy.
air about her. She's chin up high.
Hottie or
She
hottie?
has a hottie air about her, does she?
Oh my gosh.
And which kind of hottie? 'Cause she also looks a little bit.
Pirates and I see.
Sorry.
No, that's a very valid pun there. You know what?
What's
that
her
is a
name?
very-
Gina Fauci?
Gidra. Ghidra.
I'm just doing
Faushim.
I was just looking over the side and wondering what the hell Zaya's doing.
Flailing like a maniac.
Anyone else can roll a knowledge history check to recognize who this is. But yes, Ard, you notice that
That's
this
right, I'll
is
do
your
that.
mother. She is currently, her arms are in chains. You're fully aware that she's more than capable of breaking out of this. Like, this small detachment of guards would probably not be able to actually stop her if she really wanted to.
Wait, what?
And she's just staring straight forward. She looks annoyed more than anything.
Art, what did you do?
And let's see, Naswada, you know, in all of the craziness with the other noble that you encountered only a few days ago, you decided to look into things, and you noted that the other another candidate for the position of the Vizier of Magic was Ard's mother. So now, apparently, 2 of the candidates have been taken out of the runnings. You're not really sure what the situation here is, but could be there might be a link.
So
This
they're
is
coming.
why I don't like nobles.
Are we coming into? Are we leaving
You
town?
are on your way out of town.
That's why I do not like dealing with.
So we're just in a
noble
bridge above a
gameplay.
canal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Are you done swimming, Zaya?
Are they passed?
Yes.
Okay, I'm done swimming and I get out.
How did her sister not know her? No.
Guards, if I'm gonna have a
She
moment.
probably
Mother, what is
saw
going
me,
on
but
here?
she's not going to do anything. She's actually on mission. But that's
The,
kind of the other thing that's okay.
The guards are a little confused, and Gidra says, "It's my son. May I have a moment?"
Ooh.
And
You're in trouble.
Zavi turns around, assesses the situation.
As soon as she
And-
turns around, I go back in the water.
No, you come up on the bridge. No, you get up on the bridge. You said
No.
you were.
I was about to get up, and then she
Yeah,
turned around.
she
so I'm
did-
going
No,
back
you
in the
wouldn't
water.
have
no,
done.
it was
No.
declared.
You're not. How are
it
you
was
gonna?
declared. You gotta live with your choice. Get rid of that minus
Zavi
10 feet,
Zavi
boy.
Zavi turns around
I don't know how
and
to
says,
take
"You've
that
got a
off."
minute." And she's trying to look over the shoulders of Theron Ard and
My massive camel.
Dreadhawk. See what? It's not hard to see the soaking wet 8-foot tall Goliath with
Next
bright
to
pink
a blue
wet hair.
genasi.
She's like putting her hand up, trying not to like do eye contact, but she's obviously failing. She's looking at her. She knows that she's looking at her, but she's trying to, she's trying to feign, ignorance of.
Okay, can I make an insight
don't know.
check to find out like why she's doing this?
Sure.
Good luck.
A lot of
No
fucking
clue.
10s today.
You don't
You
know the
assume-
relation.
You assume she has a love interest in the group, and that's why she's hiding.
No, I'm just assuming she saw something and just like Zaya, what the fuck?
Zaya,
I'll tell you later.
you see like through all the shoulders, you see Zavi is smirking.
I'm giving her a death glare, and I'm pretty sure she knows why.
Yep.
But I'm assuming that's not going to stop her from smirking. But I'm giving her a death glare
Is it because you look like a drowned
Roll
rat?
roll intimidate. That's what a death
Okay.
glare is.
Roll intimidate
Yeah.
minus camel.
I mean, it's a sisterly death glare, but we'll do
You're
intimidation.
sopping.
Yes! Yes!
Oh my!
So
You end
you're
up smiling.
I end up doing a little bit of a smirk, but I'm trying to. I try to hide it,
so
but yeah.
here's my interpretation.
Uh-huh.
You're trying to do this like cool like I'm watching you face, and you're just kind of scrunching your face up, and it looks like you're constipated.
Why are you looking at
And
me with that face?
In all that, with your attempt to try to look serious while soaking wet, Zavi busts out laughing. So all right.
At least she's getting enjoyment out of my pain. That's.
I don't want to take too much out of
yeah, that's
the
fine.
moment here.
Mhm.
Ard, the patrol has stopped, and Ghidra addresses you. Ard, heading out of town?
Yes. We have a job out of town. What is going on here?
There has been some sort of false allegation that I ordered the murder of one of the other candidates for the position I'm running for. It's ridiculous and will very shortly be proven false. However, the timing could not be worse. I have missed in a very important meeting with the Sultan. And with that, I doubt my candidacy will survive. When I find out who did this, well...
Does the rest of the family know? Should I send a message to somebody?
They're aware. It's not going to be anything permanent. They have nothing on me, and this is all just some sort of fabrication. But the damage has been done. You should head out and go make us proud. You said you had a job?
Yeah, Red Rook got a special contract.
One of her eyebrows raises. You're not just guarding some caravan or patrolling around a warehouse?
He says,
Hey, no,
standing
we
in front of a
do-
camel.
Mother, we do important jobs sometimes.
I'm a big boy, Mama.
Oh my god.
Well, I hope it works well. Don't die out there, Ard.
That's what Theron's for. And I pat his head.
Pops out a Diet Coke.
She does have a smile when she looks at Theron. Ah, yes.
The vending machine.
I hope he serves you well. Now, if you'll excuse us, I'd like to get this over with, this ridiculous parade. It's embarrassing.
You know,
Okay, all right, Mother. I'll see you when I come back.
Good. And she holds her head back up and goes, "Well, are we leaving or not?" And Zavi collects herself off the ground from laughing. And she stands stock straight and gives the marching order as they continue.
Bye.
I mean, on a silver lining, having the captain of what do we have the title of it? Having one of the royal guard actually on the floor laughing probably isn't a good view for her.
Probably not a good
to
look.
the others. So, I mean, that's a silver lining. I'm okay with that. That's somewhat a win.
Zaya, did you know
Wait,
the
Larkin's shit still works in here? I thought it was map specific. Oh shit.
Click,
What?
click.
The boat.
He's in a gondola.
Wait, Larkin's in a gun. Oh, he
Yeah.
is. Okay. Nice. I didn't even notice that. Just my luck.
It pays to look around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been looking around because I'm too
Easter
busy
eggs.
dealing with my sister.
I like that you have Tracer here.
All right.
So when Naswada says that, I'll tell you while we're on the road. Let's get going, please.
Okay.
All right. You guys
Head out of
get
the city.
going. You head out of the city. Behold the overland map. It is a hex map, and let's see. Traveling via road will take about 2 hours per. Why not 2 hours?
Hey, I think you might want to correct the distance units. That's only 30 feet.
The distant units are not accurate based on the hex. I'll fix that in another time. But it'll take about 6 hours to get to Fort Ladesh. It is a small stopping post on the crossroads. You could visit there to check in and see if there's any news coming from out in the desert, anything to be aware of.
Sure.
And then, did you guys still want to visit
Yeah.
the jungle?
We do have time now with the camels to make a quick jaunt in the jungles to try to collect some root. I wouldn't try to spend more than a day doing it.
Collect some malaria.
What what time of the day are you guys heading out? I mean, you guys. I'm gonna say you guys spent a good 4 hours in the market.
It was probably midday.
Okay.
So we probably get to the fort by evening.
Yep, it's about 6 o'clock when you guys make your way to the fort. Far ahead is the long-standing Fort Ladesh, and oh my God, hold on.
Thank you for the camels.
I love how Theron's riding a fucking camel.
We need something for the
He's the
last
counterweight.
He's the counterweight.
He's the counterweight for the
Theron's
barrel.
carrying the camel.
He's the counterweight. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
This is gridless.
It is gridless. Hold on. All right. Well, we'll try that again. Far ahead is the long-standing Fort Ladesh, an ancient outpost overlooking the crossroads leading Memnon. The commanding officer may have news from beyond the gate, having met with most of the caravans passing by. The sound of combat drills and complaints carry along the wind from within the mud brick walls. You spur your camels on, and they pick up pace. Perhaps they can sense that they will catch a brief reprieve at this place.
Camel.
And, yeah, I did put you guys on top of the camels. The camels are technically not token, so I will have to technically move them. It was the only way to make it so that you guys are always on top of them and they don't cover your tokens.
Camel.
Standing outside of Fort Ladesh is the captain of the guard, and he watches you guys as you approach. He is a rather tall-looking fire genasi.
I'd like you to meet my tall-looking camel.
Oh my.
And he waves you down. Who's gonna approach him?
I mean, I'll wave back.
Approach. Hello.
Hail!
Not here, sir. This is the desert.
Hello, Captain.
Good evening. How are you today?
Oh, we are doing quite well. We've just left. We're headed into the desert.
Very good, very good. Rather small group. Are you not part of a caravan?
No, we are not.
What business do you have out in the desert, if you don't mind me asking?
We've been sent by Yusuf.
Yusuf.
Yes, of the Humming House.
Oh, the Humming House. Oh, important business then, huh?
Indeed.
I see. Well, it's quite the journey for you. Feel free to take some water for the camels, take some food. It will be getting dark, but I'm afraid we do not have any space for you staying here. You'll have to find your own place.
No room at the
Are we
inn.
allowed to pitch up tents around the outside of this place or no?
No squatters.
We can
I'm afraid not. No.
Oh.
Yeah,
we
don't you see
don't like travelers staying too close to the fort.
Yeah, don't you see
Very
the no
well.
loitering?
Alright.
We will
Is
just
there
be
no
a
flooring
moment.
on it?
We just want to fill up our water, and we'll be on our way.
And do be careful out in the desert. I've heard reports from caravans out there that there are more Alp sightings near the oasis.
Can I roll a
Do
knowledge
I know what
nature?
that means?
Knowledge nature.
Can I do that too?
Yeah, anyone can do it.
Can I get advantage because of my history out there?
Yeah.
Nature.
Trying to remember how to do advantage.
I'm not rolling well today.
Nope.
One,
Or
two
do
ones
you just
and
want
a
me to roll
3.
twice?
Just roll it a second
twice.
time, yeah. There you go, okay. So, Dreadhawk and Naswada, both of you know that Alps are an aberration. They are creatures primarily found in the desert. And they tend to prey on people who are sleeping or people who are about to sleep. They are known as dream eaters. They're fairly fragile, but they're kind of hard to spot and hard to hit. And they are capable of putting people to sleep and then draining the life from them. So
They said in the desert, right? So not until we
In the
pass
desert,
the
yep.
the thing,
Yep.
the
He said near the oasis. So,
near the
oh,
oasis.
near the oasis. Okay,
so basically, once we pass the mountains, we're going to have to be on guard.
fun stuff.
Yep.
More on guard than normal.
Near
Naswada,
or past the oasis, sorry.
in the area surrounding the oasis is where they've been sighted. The captain advises that if you do have people out on watch, make sure you have more than one person on watch. Just in case they manage to make you go to sleep. And Naswada, you happen to know that while they are fragile and they're hard to hit, their skin is actually fairly difficult to penetrate with anything other than glass.
Weird.
Glass seems to be very effective against them. So some travelers will carry shards of glass tipped onto a spear or kind of like a glass shiv on them, just in case.
Oh, Nuswada know this. I didn't. Okay.
Yep. I'm
Um,
assuming Noswata would share that information, being the.
I'll wait
best
till I
guide.
wait till we camp down to bring that up.
Okay.
Can I just ask a question because I'm not sure about this in-game wise? Aberration is a different type compared to like undead or
Yes. So it's not an
okay.
undead.
It's not undead, it's not a devil, it's not a demon. It's like
Aberration is closer to like Eldritch horror shit. It's
yeah.
weird shit.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
It's not an
what it was. Okay.
apparition.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking apparition, but that didn't seem like that. Okay, sweet. I'm good. I thought it was a ghost for some reason.
As for hold on, AC. Let me take a look at that.
Yeah, I checked my sheet. It's like I clicked the little gear and it says
delete the 10. There, I just did it.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes it'll, for some reason, set it to 10. If you delete it, then it goes to its... Because you can manually adjust the AC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can also click on the gear and change the calculation
Is
method.
my
Well, I
really
did click
20?
on the gear and I set it to equipped armor, but I think because it had its, maybe when it first imported and I just hadn't been attacked and didn't notice, maybe it imported from beyond as a flat 10, which overrides the calculation. Or maybe I didn't click update. That's also possible.
You can double check your AC. 10 plus Dex mod plus.
When I
armor
checked
mod
before,
minus
it was
armor
just
penalty.
saying 10, and then underneath it 10 total. That's what it was.
Yeah, it
originally
said
saying.
flat and total, and it says 20 for me. And
Anyway.
I thought I had 18.
Okay. Yep. Anyway, it's fine now.
The captain is going to kind of like stroke his beard for a moment and kind of look you guys up and down. You're heading to the desert. I'm assuming you're going to be crossing by the oasis, yes?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Would you mind terribly delivering a letter for me? There is a woman at the inn there named Yara.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, we could do that.
I would appreciate that. And he gives you the letter and a small pouch of 5 gold pieces.
Thank you.
Stay safe out there.
Do you need a receipt or anything when we come back this way, or
Receipt.
What are we,
no?
What are
How
we,
how
Western
does this work?
Union?
Do we know how that works? I assume
it's
if
just-
someone pays for something and they would have something
That's
as
what the
good
5
faith coming
gold
back.
was.
Yeah, I think that's literally just like you're just doing him a favor.
Oh, okay. I
don't
didn't know
think
that
this
was
is official business.
yeah,
back-
and that's
back in the
me out of
day-
character. I didn't know
Yeah.
that was a thing that like
Back in
Yeah.
the day, there weren't like there were couriers, but they were rather rare and expensive. Like if you were just heading to another town, someone would be like, "Hey, you're going there. Could you just like deliver this? I'll give you some money for your travels." That was a pretty common thing. That's merchants would actually be delivering a lot of like messages along with the goods and stuff.
that's interesting. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Well, thank you so much. You have yourself a good day and stay safe out there.
You too.
You too. Thank you.
You too.
All right. So it's about 6 o'clock. You could get to the next hex at least before it's like really time that you need to start camping.
Is there any risk
Well,
involved?
Aside
Well,
from
it'll be
sleep
9 p.m.
deprivation?
So it'll be
Ooh,
dark
that's-
out
That's
by then.
late.
I'd say we would get
So we
just a
head to
bit
the
away
next square,
from.
or next hex and camp there.
All
Yeah.
right.
Are you heading towards the jungle or along the road?
Along the
I'd say we
road.
head along the road for this next bit, and then tomorrow we will start heading to the detour to the jungle.
Okay. Sounds good. Let me make sure that the next transition actually doesn't only take about 4 seconds. There we go. All right, so that's not the right one. Why am I so?
I will
bad at
say,
this?
as we bed down for the night, I do bring up the glass. That
Okay.
we may want to think about it before we.
I think I clicked.
Ah.
I thought you stopped it so that we can't click on those things.
You pulled it up right as I hit right click.
Oh, that's weird. I set it so that you can't click out of it. How the hell
Yeah.
did you do that?
Sorry, my Discord crashed for a sec. I'm back now.
We're gonna try it again. Please don't click.
Okay, I'm
No click,
touching
okay.
nothing.
No clicky. Oh my!
Son of a bitch.
Why don't you just? Why don't you?
All right, hold on. Maybe there's something actually wrong with it.
Why don't
Give
you
me a
just read us what it said?
I'm trying. This is the only way to actually access it.
Tyler, I think you need to get the Fallout, please stand by Indian card.
No. Okay. Unless I set the time limit so high that it's wrapping in on itself.
Why don't you just set it for 120 seconds?
It's not in seconds. It's in like milliseconds or some shit.
Okay.
Okay. You find a hill surrounded by rocky outcroppings, perfect for a temporary encampment. You set up camp at a practiced pace, divvying up work and distributing food and water. Rugs are laid out, tools and weapons are sharpened. Slowly the sun sets, its absence felt in a shivering cold that blankets the sands. Your fire, like a tiny spark stolen from the sun, provides a glimmer of light and warmth in the cool, dry night.
I will say, how do we want to distribute watch?
That's up to you guys.
That
I'm
was
not
actually
playing my
that was a
ranger
question to the
anymore.
group, and
I have to actually look at.
Dang it!
We don't have any elves in this group now, do we?
Nope.
No.
We can't have half sleeps anymore.
So I'm gonna go ahead and cast alarm as a ritual.
Okay, so that'll take about an hour.
11 minutes.
Okay.
And this is my 20-foot cube. Actually, which camel's mine?
Pick.
One of
The
them.
North Camel.
Okay.
This is my camel cube.
All right.
I can take a watch, unless of course there's others that really want to. For some reason,
I'll take
or
up a
another.
watch.
Your terrain walls don't let me see my.
So, Tom.
Yeah.
How many watches do we need to have everybody get 8 hours of sleep?
Depends
to
on
get a
when
long
you guys are
rest.
waking up. What time are you planning on leaving? Because if you're not leaving until like noon, then it's probably a lot easier to divvy that up.
Well, for me, alarm lasts 8 hours, so I'm set.
Hold on, there, it's 9 p.m. So it's all laid out there. When
I'm
do you
okay
guys
for a
wanna
short
leave?
rest for tonight,
Okay.
at least. So
If
I
you
will
don't remember,
offer
you
that.
get exhaustion if you don't take a long.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah, short
well
rest
then-
doesn't prevent getting
I
exhaustion.
thought it was any type of rest will make it so you don't have exhaustion.
No.
Oh, okay. My bad. Then yeah, no, we don't want to do that.
They haven't invented cocaine in Dungeons and Dragons.
Wow.
We need to go
I
back
would
to
say,
town and have an idea.
okay, so the four of us that do not have an alarm spell on them.
Well, here's the thing.
Huh.
Here's the thing. If we do it in, I do a 4-hour watch, you do a 4-hour watch.
I was
and
gonna
then-
say we could do 2-hour watches.
Well, no, hun. If you do a 4-hour watch and a 4-hour watch, then
That's a short rest.
well, oh yeah,
No.
true. No,
If you do a 4-hour with a small break and then a 4-hour, that's 8 hours.
yeah. So if I do 4 hours, and he sleeps, and then he does 4 hours, and then I sleep, and then he sleeps again, and I do another 4-hour, and then he does, then it would still
It'd be
be
12. Okay, this is what I was thinking.
Mm.
If each of us does 2, and then the last 2 that we would need is by Mike's character. It can never get a Dreadhawk. The Dreadhawk does it for the last 2 hours. Since he's been sleeping for 8 with an alarm spell on, and then the rest of us will get our last 2 hours of sleep while he's awake.
Yeah,
that
that's fine.
works.
Yeah.
And that would give us 10, and that would just be 10 hours.
Yeah. We'll
I'm an
just rotate it
early
that way.
bird.
Ha.
But that
Alright.
actually works out mathematically.
Yeah,
So-
so we'd be up around 7.
A couple of things to address.
Mhm.
I feel like I know the answer, but Dreadhawk, what was the play? Did you just leave the pseudo dragon at the barracks?
Yeah.
Okay.
I left him in the care of Ooh.
Okay, very well.
Ooh. I told Ooh to feed him once a day.
Feed him once a day, pretty bird.
No, I didn't say that. I'm respectful. And no, I don't have to talk to him in that tongue because we're both Kenku. I
True.
spoke to him in our native tongue.
Which is never mind.
Lots of clicks and hoots and wah, 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 wah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We sound like Gumi.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Okay. So, who is taking the first watch?
I'm taking first nap.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take first watch.
Okay.
I can take second.
Take third.
Perception.
And then I'll take fourth.
All right. So, just to divvy that out here, we got everyone except for Nasawada is asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes, make a perception check.
Oh no.
Not bad.
Okay.
Here's to hoping he steps in. Here's to hoping the creature steps in the alarm cube.
Nothing in particular happens over the course of your shift, from what you can tell.
Oh, I forgot to designate. The spell is set to audible alarm.
Okay, very good. Does Theron have to sleep? I don't think so.
Nope, he is not really sentient.
Okay,
So
who
Basically,
would
just
be-
a really fancy, like, mechanical
Does that
robot
mean
thing,
Theron can keep watch?
theoretically.
theoretically.
Or at least be an aid.
Who
Yeah.
would be taking the second
I am.
watch? Okay. So I will need a perception check.
Come on, not well, that's something.
Another.
It's better than the last few rolls I had. At least I got into
Well,
double
Just
digits.
we keep rolling fucking tens.
Luckily, this is hardly something that is difficult to spot.
Mm.
At about midnight, the northmost camel, Naswada's camel, gets spooked and
No.
suddenly starts making a lot of noise.
I sorry to interrupt. I was doing the math before I
Mhm.
said anything, and I was looking up the specifics. I have vials, and I had one open infusion, and so what I like to do if I have not had to use my infusion throughout the day is turn my jug into an alchemy jug, and then use its daily usage to pour acid. And I can fill 2 vials with acid per day by doing
Holy
that.
damn.
Oh.
So
Dang.
I was doing the math 'cause I couldn't remember how many vials I could make, and I was just double checking stuff
I wish you
before
could
I
make holy
interrupted.
water.
So yeah, before I went to bed, I used my other infusion to make an alchemy jug, and then filled up 2 of the 10 vials that I had with acid.
Okay.
I thought you were making
So you have
coffee.
2 vials of acid.
Yes, I'm messing with my inventory at the moment, so I can take care of it.
Okay.
Poor camel.
The camel immediately starts rushing away, full sprint. Its leg tangles in on the piton of the Naswada's tent, carrying the entire tent with it and dragging it off into the night. Naswada, you look up and suddenly see the stars.
I'm running after this camel. So...
Okay, so what? Okay, can I make a perception check to see what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
Sure.
Can I make a perception check to see what startled the camel?
Sure.
Okay.
Wow.
Let me...
Damn.
What a time to get a 20.
Oh, I did twice. Sorry. That's my bad.
No worries. So, Zaya, you're not sure what the hell's going on.
Yeah, what a way
Yeah.
to waste a 20.
I know, right?
All you see is that the camel it sprinted off into the east.
Can I still chase after it?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I do athletics for that? Or well, it wouldn't be acrobatics, it would be athletics, right?
Just athletics.
Okay.
Although, bear in mind, camels are pretty fucking fast.
Yeah. I have a +5 to strength. Hopefully that works.
Camel can move 50 feet.
Oh, it was almost a 20. I saw it. It almost went to the 20.
That's not how that works.
We like the dramatic anyway.
It was not almost a 20.
Yeah.
You run out there,
Damn,
and you are quickly
don't
realizing that
start
it is rather dark out. Naswada. You note that you don't think there's something that visually spooked it. There is a dull hum in the air, and it's coming from the south. It kind of vibrates.
Naswada, do you have dark vision?
Wait, hang on. Tom, run through. So, there's a humming from the south?
Yes.
Do I recognize what it possibly could be?
Roll knowledge. Let me look. Arcana.
Nope, no idea.
No clue. But it's... You can definitely hear it. It's kind of a dull hum.
Naswada, do you have dark vision?
I'll go find the camel.
Thank
You stay
you.
with everybody.
Okay.
I know I technically don't have...
You don't have dark vision.
dark vision, but with my... Okay, are we saying it's like pitch black?
It is a rather... no, it's kind of a moonlit night. It's still pretty... It would be hazardous to go out there without like a torch or something.
Okay.
I will light a torch.
Okay, you got it. Okay.
And then I will go and track down the goddamn camel.
Let me give you a torch. Torches are, I think...
I have an inventory of torches.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how much light they give off.
Says right on the torch.
20-foot radius.
20-foot radius? Oh, damn. That's pretty good.
Bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet. So dim is 40 feet.
There we
bright
go.
is 20.
All right, you are holding a torch.
All right, I will.
I let her know that.
I
I'll
can
let her know that it's in the east.
Yeah, the
Or
camel
went
went to
east.
the east.
Okay,
Slaughter,
so
clearly
I
not,
will.
subscribing to the buddy system.
You be
She
quiet.
wanted
You're
me to stay
taking a
here.
speed.
She said that.
So this, Tom.
Mhm.
This is a survival check.
Yeah, it would have left tracks.
Are we in the desert?
It's more like a savanna.
Okay.
You guys aren't past the gate yet. The tracks seem to be going to the east, southeast.
So this way.
So, like, to the immediate east of your tent. Yeah.
Poor camel.
Do I do another check from here?
Yeah, I'd say so. Or roll perception.
That camel's gone forever.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
You just
Damn.
see sand. A lot of sand.
So, you note that a good maybe 80 feet to the south,
there's sand.
kind of reflective from the moonlight, you see what you could only really describe as like a mirror. I guess it's kind of reflecting the moonlight a little bit. It's shimmering almost. There's no light of its own being produced, but it's about 10 feet in the air and maybe 10 feet across and 40 feet tall. The camel appears to be docilely just standing in front of it, about by 20 feet away from it.
Okay, describe that again.
It looks like in the middle of the night, if there was a 10 feet wide, 40-foot tall mirror, just like a circular oval mirror, just floating in the air. Is what you would just kind of what it looks like.
Is this
Rika?
No.
She's coming.
What's it called? That fucking.
You do see a tiny, like, it looks
Mirage?
like
Is that what you were thinking of?
No,
you do see
no.
like a
The
flickering.
creature that we were just told about.
An Alp?
Well,
and
it's unlikely given that Alps are only spotted south of the gate.
Okay, so I have no idea what this possibly is, right?
Not without examining it further.
I will cautiously come forward. Actually, you know what? I'm going to roll stealth. Oh, no, I have a goddamn torchlight. Never mind.
When you get about 40 feet away from it, it collapses. Like, it kind of just folds in on itself and disappears.
Tom, can you, like, where the hell am I actually going? I can't.
Poor camel.
Directly to the south.
Okay.
So it's gone. And you see the camel is sitting there
With the tent.
with the tent behind its leg, and it is just lapping up a pool of water. You look and it looks like whatever this thing was, it dumped maybe 200 gallons of water onto the ground.
Oh.
And there's so much of it that it's actually on top of the sand. Like, the sand is still absorbing it. And the camel's just kind of greedily lapping it up. It smells like the ocean.
It smells like gasoline.
Oh, fuck. No. I immediately grab the camel and start bringing it back, with keeping my eyes open.
Animal handling.
You're gonna take that camel away from its water.
He likes the
It's
water.
salt water.
That is true. It is salt water.
So I'm surprised it's even trying to drink it.
Your camel must be special. He's probably got a snaggletooth and an underbite.
Wait a minute.
You know what?
Hang
Yeah,
on.
it
Hang on a sec,
it
hang
is
on.
salt water. This would be kind of unusual for it. It's
Instead, it's taking a bath.
Damn, it's an ability I have to. I have to actually spend an action to do it. Damn it.
just use animal handling, my guy.
No, I had detect portal.
Oh wow.
I forgot that it didn't occur to me, like, what the hell could this be? Then you said it disappears. I've picked it up now.
Yep.
So you said animal handling?
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't take very long. the salt water isn't agreeing with it, and so it comes along with you after you untangle the tent from its leg.
I will kind of like fold the tent up a little bit, like put it on the back. I'm keeping like a very wary eye of what's going on around me.
All right, roll perception.
Perception. God damn it.
There's not a thing out in the night. It's quiet as a mouse, and also you note there's no footprints leading away from the where the water was. There's no like trail of anything. It looked like, for all intents and purposes, it looked like this portal just showed up and dumped several hundreds of gallons of water.
Oh,
onto
Tom,
the
I know
ground.
exactly what the fuck happened,
Uh-huh.
but I'm getting the camel back before I address it.
Okay. I put the camel back in the camp.
I'm trying to get back to the camp.
Okay.
Is that the character that knows exactly what
No,
happens?
no,
or
the
is that-
character knows. It's
Okay.
it's actually part of their backstory that knows
Oh,
why
okay,
this
okay.
shit went
Oh,
down.
okay, as long as it's backstory.
Yeah, this isn't like
All of us were
this
sitting
isn't
here like,
meta-knowledge.
fucking Nick is metagaming again.
No. No. No,
just
no.
backstory stuff.
Okay, Zaya,
Mm-hmm.
stay on alert.
That's the plan. That's what I do at watch.
Be wary of elementals.
I'm going back to bed.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Hang on. Hang on.
Do you want help putting back up your tent?
Something a bit more important to take care of first.
That's more important than sleep right now.
Tom, I would like to
Well, me on
activate
the
primeval awareness.
Okay. Remind me what that does.
As an action, I can spend one extra spell slot to sense whether any apparitions, celestial, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead are present within 1 mile of you,
Well, your
or
camels
within
are
up to
fey.
6 miles if they're if you are in favored terrain. Okay, so it's only 1 mile.
So
It doesn't reveal the
Hold on.
location or number.
You
It just
pick
lets me
one?
know if they exist nearby.
Doesn't that only work when you're awake?
Can we?
He
we
is
need to
awake.
I
pause
am
for a moment
awake.
because he
Hmm.
just said it's 6 miles if it's his favorite terrain. We are
Yeah.
in a desert campaign, and you didn't choose desert as your favorite terrain.
no, desert is. This is not technically the desert.
Okay,
yet.
all
This
right.
is
The
the Sarah.
savannah.
He
Fair
already
enough.
said
Yeah,
that.
that's why I
understand the
asked.
map.
I was
I
like,
understand
fair
the
enough. That's why,
map
yeah.
looks like it's desert. There aren't
But-
a whole lot of like savannah.
Yeah,
yeah,
ones.
yeah.
arid,
That's fine, that's
arid
fine. Moving on.
Yeah.
My bad.
maps to make. Yeah, no, it's fair thing. No, so it's
Yeah.
1 mile. So anything within 1 mile, minutes.
So wait. Do you select one, or does it just tell you if there's half the book's worth of types out there?
Wouldn't this fuck up your
No.
long? Wouldn't this fuck up your long rest if you chose to sit here?
Yep,
Never mind.
I think that's the point.
1 minute per level of the spell slot you'd spend.
The types of creatures are present with 1 mile of you, or no, it doesn't give me. Doesn't say I have to select.
Damn.
All it's basically saying like yes or no. Does this creature exist within 1 mile of you?
That's
It doesn't tell me how many, and it doesn't tell me where.
That's a big
that's-
horse shit.
All right. Are you choosing to use this?
I'm just spending the 1 minute to actually. I'm spending to cast it and just seeing for a minute if any exist nearby.
I will say I believe that will interrupt your long rest if you do anything that it spends like a spell slot or an action like this. Because technically,
Yeah.
all
No,
you
that
did was
makes
move
sense.
out there. Moving is fine. But I believe casting spells or doing anything that takes an action typically interrupts your long rest.
Think of this like a
Though-
teaser for your story. You don't have to do everything all at once.
Though, I feel like you could have 2 hours and then 6 hours of sleep.
I mean,
That's
All I'm
Otherwise,
doing is
how do you
seeing
do
if they're
watches?
nearby. If
Well, it
there's
says
nothing
light
nearby,
activity.
yeah.
Watching is.
He also still has to put up his tent, which is going to take a while.
I'm gonna hand wave it for this.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah,
I'm
this-
just gonna run it and see what happens.
Okay. The answer is yes.
There you go.
There is something nearby.
Okay,
There's
what?
something within a mile.
I know what it is, though.
You know the type.
Yeah,
That's it.
but you just said it was a yes or no answer.
No, it's yes or no to. I actually know what is nearby. I just don't know how many
How
or
many and
where.
Where? Okay.
Oh, but he gets to
100
know the
elder
type.
dragons.
Taking a
Then
nap.
it is an elemental.
I hope it's like, a tiny little like fire and elemental who's just like sitting at our fire
He's in the
dreaming of
fire.
what he's going to be one day when he grows up.
It's just a little coal sitting in the fire, having a great time.
You see him, he says,
Calcifer.
hello.
Oh my
The
god.
fucking
Yes,
Calcifer in the
Calcifer.
fire.
Yeah.
Yes.
Zaya,
Hmm?
He blew in on the wind.
I want your opinion on this.
Does
Okay,
this...
what?
We had a port out there where the camel was a
Uh-huh.
portal to the elemental plane of water. That
Huh?
just I'll explain later. However, I've reached out with my abilities, and I know there's an elemental nearby. I
Uh-huh.
do not know if it will come to camp.
Well, I'll keep watch. Go to sleep.
What a
Okay.
wa-
In the most matter-of-fact way, I'll keep watch. Go to sleep.
Good. I'll
Okay,
keep an eye
you,
out for
you
it.
get to deal with the water elemental then,
Okay, go to sleep.
and I will reluctantly go back to sleep because I'm also at a point of like I need to fucking sleep.
Yeah, you do.
Correct.
I-
All right.
I'm assuming by now we all know that I'm the matter of fact, like no
wait, no,
nonsense,
there's
like
totally
do
a-
what
there's a
you need
sleep
to do
icon.
your
Hold
job.
on.
There's a-
Yeah.
If
Yes.
sleeping is part of your job, I'm telling you to go to sleep. That is what's
Right.
gonna happen.
Zaya, I'm gonna need a perception check from you.
Again? Okay.
I thought she already failed her roll.
Yeah, I thought I already. Okay, I'll do it
I
though.
mean,
Hopefully, I
You're
get better.
redoubling your efforts, and you're aware of the
He's
fact
giving
that
you another
there's
chance,
within a
take it.
mile.
He's
an
giving
Yeah,
you
elemental.
another-
I didn't say I wouldn't do it. There we go.
Oh,
I'm 11.
yay, one
Okay.
more.
One more.
Well, it's rather uneventful watch.
Oh no.
You're pretty sure like maybe one of the camels farted,
Oh,
or if it was
okay.
a person. You're not
as
sure.
long as it wasn't near the fire, I'm fine with that.
It was either in Raleigh or a camel.
It was Calcifer.
Hey.
It was either in Raleigh. Yes.
Who takes next watch?
I think Derek said that he was doing
Yeah,
third,
I
and then
believe that's
Tyler was
Art.
doing fourth.
Okay.
And allow me to reiterate, you guys probably, from experience, don't actually trust me to be on watch. It's more of I'm just hanging around with Theron, and Theron is the one who would actually notice something happening.
Okay.
Please say
Wait,
you
then
mentioned.
why isn't Theron also doing? Well, because he's awake this whole time. Why isn't he also rolling for each 2 hours?
What?
That's a decent question.
That is a decent question.
I mean,
Because that would help maybe. Because I only have a
Golem's
+2 to
gotta-
perception.
Golem's gotta sleep too, you know?
We just said that he doesn't.
Golem's gotta sleep too.
Okay.
I'll,
Whatever.
I'll roll for Theron. Hold on.
No. He's recharging his batteries.
He's
He's recharging
up.
his battery.
charging up.
I would laugh if Niswada detected Theron.
Oh damn.
See? There's something.
Beep
He's
boop,
better than I am.
motherfucker.
All right. It's Ard's watch, air quote,
Okay, I'm asleep then.
and
He sets Theron to watch mode and goes
Yep.
back to bed. With a roll like that, Jesus.
I mean, I don't want to
I don't want to
draw attention to it, but that's a distinct possibility.
I mean, Theron just rolled a 21.
I mean, regardless of what Theron rolled, it's a possibility that Art just like, hey Theron, keep watch for me, and then goes back to sleep.
he's since no one else is awake, no one can confirm whether or not
Yep.
Art is asleep.
Beep boop.
I'm gonna say that at 3 a.m.
Oh.
Theron,
Wait,
Theron awakens in Raleigh for her shift.
no. What I was gonna say is I give instructions to Theron to wake me in approximately 2 hours. And then I will go wake up in Raleigh.
Ah, saving face. All right, so Aaron wakes you up.
I sleepily stumble over, nudge and Raleigh. Your turn. Goes back to bed.
Aaron, queen size bed mode.
Queen size bed mode.
All right.
That's why he wasn't rolling his checks before.
In Raleigh,
He was a
you
bed.
awaken, and since you're the last person on watch, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Then
Well,
Dreadhog's
Scrox,
gonna be the
technically.
last.
Oh, okay. Then
I get to finish my 8 hours, wake up, and hang out while
Just
everyone
vibe.
sleeps.
cook breakfast.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the second breakfast.
All right. In Raleigh, unless there's anything else you want to do that isn't considered or is considered light activity, roll perception.
Probably gonna steal my fucking journal.
Oh my god.
I'm not
That's
playing
not
that
what
character
Raleigh
this time.
does.
Yeah, but it's you.
I do have some pretty good sleight of hand.
God damn, Theron.
Oh. I double clicked. My bad.
We'll take the first one.
Oh, thanks.
Look, Theron's
I would
just
hope
built
so.
different.
He's a bed right now, though.
He's
So
in bed mode.
you're pretty sure
You
you
say he's
hear
in bed.
some coyotes howling in the distance, but otherwise it doesn't sound like they approach or get any closer.
How very
And
uneventful.
yep. Your shift ends at 5 a.m.
Sweet. I nudge
How do you
Scrox
awaken
awake.
the Dreadhawk?
I nudge him.
Dreadhawk is nudged.
Does she step into the
nudged.
square?
No, it ends after 8 hours. Remember?
Oh yeah, she
Yep,
got lucky.
the square ends. I'm gonna rule it as the second that she would have walked into it.
Ah,
It ends.
Like walks up, like goes to stick hoof into your side to wake you up, and the field shimmers away.
and then my eyes just open. Okay, well, I'll keep watch
Okay.
in broad fucking sunlight.
Well, it's 6 a.m., so you're right. It does become broad fucking sunlight.
Do I get broad fucking advantage? The
Broadly.
terrain objects. I don't get to see a whole lot more. 'Cause
Okay, so Tom,
That's
after I wake up.
Am I rolling?
Hold on, let me make it so that everyone can actually see now. It is broad fucking daylight. And it is... What, 9 a.m.? Yeah, 9 a.m. What is Scrox cooking for breakfast? Is Scrox cooking breakfast, or is he waiting for someone else to?
I'm digging into the camel rations.
Camel rations?
Yeah, I put.
You're eating their food?
No, I put
Camel's
rations. No,
rations.
I put some of my rations on my camel. Okay. Just gnawing on the lamb and pita bread that we got. Yum yum.
Some good stuff. Yep. You all wake up.
I'm a bit peckish.
And I just start heading back out to go check what the fuck happened. I'll be right back.
All right.
Where are you going?
Pay no heed to the blue one.
He thought he saw a portal to a water elemental plane.
In the desert?
Yep.
Crazy.
Is there any water still left?
Oh yeah, there's just this puddle of salty seawater. Just it hasn't dried up yet. It's starting to dry up now that the sun's up.
Crazy water lady evaporating.
And I'm just doing a quick. Can you tell what I'm doing? Just a quick.
Yeah, just a little patrol.
Just a quick.
Roll perception.
Just a little quick.
Or roll perception to look around. Roll survival to check for tracks.
Roll acrobatics to escape the traps. Whoa, wow.
So, yeah, no, it's in the bright sun. You don't see a damn thing out there. It's quiet this morning, And as far as you can tell, other than the big, like, kind of all that wet sand over there, there isn't anything out of the ordinary on the ground.
I'll come back into camp. Okay, we're good.
So you mind explaining what we were talking about last night?
So when the camel ran off last night, it ran over to a portal to the elemental plane of water. Then it opened up across over there. If you don't believe me, check out the pool of salt water that's out in the ground still. Except it was probably a lot larger earlier.
Wait, are camels an elemental?
No.
Can we see the puddle of water from here?
I'd say so, yeah.
Okay.
It's fairly big. It's like maybe good, like 6 or 8 feet across.
Looks wet.
It was probably double to triple that
It's just
size last night.
Yeah, it's just a big dark splotch of sand.
That wasn't there yesterday.
Okay.
And I was
Seems to
concerned
know-
that maybe an elemental came through.
You seem to
And I
know what you're
sensed one
talking
nearby.
about. Do you know what could have caused that?
No. I know it's happened sometimes out in the desert randomly, because the plains are the thin layer between the plains, something like that. I'm not exactly sure, but sometimes out in the desert, portals to the other planes will open up, and sometimes things will come through, or things will go from our plane to theirs and get trapped. It's only for a short amount of time. With the elemental plane of water, though, water always comes out of it, gushing, and maybe an elemental. The other planes, I'm not. Maybe something else will come out that's native to there, and may not be an elemental. But essentially, that's what happened.
Is this something that happens often?
Tom,
Mm.
is it like this happens like an every night occurrence, or is this like
It's
it's a
so-
rare occurrence, but it's a known occurrence?
it's like it's like a natural kind of event. It's like a tornado,
Gotcha.
but in like Tornado Alley. Not every single
Mhm.
day, but like maybe you'll get one once a week or so. And
Oh.
it's significantly more common south of the gate. North of the
Yeah.
gate, rather rare.
I think Derek is.
I'm back. My Discord crashes like a second time. It
Jeez.
crashes and immediately restarts itself, so I only miss like 2-3 seconds.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'll explain. This close to Memnon, relatively rare, like almost not heard of.
Yep.
But
Yep.
in past the door, it happens. It's not an everyday occurrence, but it's going to happen somewhere in the desert every few weeks. And you just hear about it. It's not, and they're usually open for only like a minute, maybe less. It's not a long time.
I rub my beak and make a note of it.
Whoever's listening to the story can roll knowledge history or knowledge arcana.
Okay.
Hey. I'm good at one of those rolls.
I'm good at both of those. Hey,
I know nothing, Jon Snow.
I know
So-
I'm not very good at that roll at all.
So, Dreadhawk, you would know that yes, planar shifting is something that is a known occurrence out in the desert, and it is as Naswada said, because the barrier between our plane and the elemental planes is significantly thinner out in the desert, and it's also the source of where all the Jinn and all the Genasi come from. It's why there's so many genies and Afridi and Rakshasa and all that stuff. That's why they all kind of congregate in Memnon and in the desert. because the barrier is so thin. It's the source of all of them. An entire civilization, basically, an entire race.
Mm. So it's only natural.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not quite in the desert yet.
Nope. It occurring out here is very much an oddity.
I make
But-
note of it.
But it's been known to happen. It's just not.
possible.
I would say it's like getting a tornado in like
Wisconsin
yeah, nope.
That
or
ha-
Brazil.
Actually, yeah. It's...
Tornadoes don't happen south of the equator.
They happen in Brazil if Mord grabs Jaina.
So, yeah. That's basically
Interesting.
what you know about.
Well, interesting.
What do you guys think of this map for the camp setup? I actually made this map.
I can't see shit.
Yeah, I might adjust the terrain a little bit. Some of the rocks are technically cliffs, so they could see you from the top on top of them.
Well, the terrain objects are working as they should. You can see the object
Mm-hmm.
until it
Yeah, it's pretty
encounters the next wall, then it's invisible.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But like you can see my screen, it looks so weird.
suppose we should get packed up and ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea.
I finish my
I will
ration
say-
and mark
I
it
will-
off in my sheet.
And I
Same.
will mention to the group. I'll mention if this happens again out in the desert. The thing we have to be on the wary of is elementals because they don't because sometimes they don't come over small, and they come over quite pissed off.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on it.
All right.
Makes a mental note. That's why Niswata is so angry all the time.
All right. So it takes about an hour for you to pack everything up. Everyone gets their food and everything kind of in order. And we'll go over to the overland map.
Overland.
Tom, I have to say, nice
Mhm.
description of the portal. Like the way you were describing, like what the
thank you.
hell? What? And then when you said it
Like
just disappeared and there's salt water, I'm like, oh shit.
Oh yeah. I don't want to give it away.
Oh, that was a good one.
But it is an occurrence. So, you guys are just south of Fort Ladesh.
You didn't activate Overland.
Activate.
Yay!
I believe everyone's able to move to the overland map. At any
Yeah,
time,
but
right?
I was
Okay.
lazy.
Okay. As long as you admit it. So, there are jungle tiles over to the southwest and to the southeast. Technically, the tiles would be these ones, not the tops of the trees. It would take 9 hours to get over there. So it would be about 7 p.m.
So basically, we would take a day to get over there, spend some time getting it, and then get back on the path.
If you go to the left, you could get there. You could get there by 7 plus 9 hours, or not 7, 10 plus 9 hours.
19.
That's
It would be
7 p.m.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, 7 p.m.
So it would still be daylight out.
Worth noting. You do have an artificer with mending as a cantrip, so over the journey, anybody with damaged equipment can just pass it over, and I'll quick fix it for them.
Cool.
Nice.
I say we go over to whichever's closer.
Agreed.
Okay. And I'll just add the hours. All right. So, who knows anything about Theki root.
I
Roll,
do, because I have one.
True. That would give you advantage to the knowledge nature roll.
And then I'll make a nature. Yeah.
I know nothing, Jon Snow.
Fuck.
Oh, great. An 11, then a 12.
Flavor reasons, I'm just gonna assume Art doesn't. He's more interested in mechanical.
Plants. Why would I know about those?
I normally
Well-
don't. I normally don't deal with jungle, so.
I know more
All
than
right.
I thought.
Yeah. So in Raleigh and Dreadhawk, you two put your heads together. Ouch. And so in Raleigh, you've heard of Thaki root. It's something of a tradition for lizard folk to gather. It's a very effective toxin, and after kind of exchanging notes with Dreadhawk, you guys determine that based on the root, it looks like it gets a lot of water, and you've heard that they tend to grow in waterfalls. So the tree grows at the top of the waterfall, and the root network goes along the edge of the waterfall.
It seems that we need to be looking for a waterfall.
Okay. Then survival to try to find that.
Does she say that to everybody? Can we all
Yes,
do
I said that to
survival or
everyone.
Yeah.
survival?
Ooh.
Am I?
What a pretty bird.
Yes, I
You're
am
not the
this
only
time.
one who can't find it.
Ooh, Art, you're not very wise, are you?
No.
Wait, what's this roll for? Sorry, I was.
Art-
For survival for
Finding the
going to a
waterfall.
Art is the definition of wondering only if he can, not if he should.
Oh, there's survival. I had to make my sheet a little bigger.
So,
Yeah.
yep. In Raleigh, you guys managed to, since Nasawada is more comfortable in the desert, in all this dense foliage, she kind of gets lost a little bit. And in Raleigh, you take the lead, and you guys find a stream and follow it up to the mountain. And the sandy savanna gives way to a dense jungle just below the mountain. It does not take long before you find yourself surrounded by trees and foliage. The lonesome sound of the wind gives way to an orchestra of insects, birds, and larger beasts. It's almost magical how alien this place is from the wastes mere miles behind. You find a river and trace it to the many-stepped waterfall, the ideal place to find the rare Thaki root.
Cosmic stew.
Is this a good place for our camels to drink and stuff, or do we know? Is this water like muddy or something like that?
Knowledge nature.
Okay. Nature.
Knowledge camel don't give a fuck.
Oof.
This is very clear looking water, and it is running rapidly. You suspect that if the camels get fairly deep in the water, like towards the center, it should be fairly safe to drink.
Okay.
Might be a little
But
dirty.
first things first, perception of the area.
Okay.
Yeah, let me do a
Fuck!
perception as well. Perception.
I didn't see anything.
I think I might have.
Doesn't look like anything to me.
All right. So, surrounding you is a multi-tiered waterfall There are several cliffs.
Oh yeah, I
It
see
looks
that.
like there are actually 3 layers of cliffs going all the way up to the top. Surrounding you is dense jungle vines and trees, and yeah, you don't see any animals in the immediate vicinity, and the river looks rather clear. In fact, there's very few fish.
Okay. I'm gonna guide my camel to the clear part of the river. I understand that you have to do the camel, but
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
gonna
bring
guide
the
it to
camels
the clear
to
part of
the-
the river so it can drink,
Okay.
and I'll just
Mhm.
leave it there. I'm assuming it's gonna be happily drinking for a while,
Yeah.
so I can probably leave it here. If we're worried about them running away, I'm assuming that tree trunk that we have here is probably heavy enough that we can maybe like rein them in on the tree
Yeah,
trunk, maybe.
absolutely. No, that would be
So-
a good idea. Give me
Okay.
one moment. It occurs to me I grabbed. I never grabbed the sound file for the jungle. All right, it didn't upload properly.
Yeah,
Oh,
everything
well.
went silent, and I was very curious. I thought this was a boss fight for a second. I was like, "Oh no!"
No,
Dun,
the uploader
dun.
didn't properly do the sound. So, oh well.
Oh, this is
Let's
so weird.
see.
I don't have like any buttons in my 1, 2, 3 anymore.
Hey, you grabbed
Weird.
one of mine.
So I will grab the camels, and you guys said you just want them like reined up.
Yeah, near the center
They-
so they can drink.
They are big. Okay.
I'm gonna go back onto land. Oh, I froze my. Oh, there it goes.
Hmm.
Do we want to go further? Do we know what these roots look like?
How
He
about
has
you?
one,
has one.
and he gives
I
us. and you
have
can see,
one.
Oh. Can
Um,
I see it so that I know what I'm looking for?
Yeah.
I say in
Sure.
character.
Let's pick it out.
I look at
So
it.
it's kind of a thorny root, almost looks like a vine, and
Oh, you mean like that one?
well, yeah, like that.
Wow, interesting.
Oh, neato.
Well, it looks exactly like that and points at it.
Oh, okay.
So, yes, give me a moment to find that in here. At least I can blow up an image for you guys.
I was thinking that was a living thing. I didn't think that was a root.
Well,
Hey, as it turns out,
as of
roots
right
are
now,
living.
it is a living
I
thing
mean,
until you guys
So this is like
decide
a mandrake then.
Well,
Are
it's a-
plants
a
not
root
alive to
plant-
you?
a
plants
root
are
is a
alive.
part of a
Plants are not-
tree.
Well, I mean,
They're
they're
a
alive,
plant.
but they don't move and make noises and, do other things.
Okay, plants move.
I mean, they move with wind, but that's about it.
You've
Have you
never
never
seen
seen
a
a Venus
time lapse
flytrap?
of. Have you ever seen a plant grow that's moving?
True.
True. That, I guess, yes, technically,
Alright.
yes, that's moving.
I
But
think I've found a way to show it off.
Ooh.
There we go. So, do you go and examine the bulbous root that is sticking out of the base of the waterfall?
Yes.
All right, roll perception.
yeah, I'm gonna go over here too. I want to see this thing close up and
What
personal
about,
because I'm curious.
Because I have an example.
Yes, you get. All right, so yeah, since you've been carrying around, I'd say you have an advantage.
Cool.
Perception, you said?
Yeah. Mike gets. The
Hey, a natural 20.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Okay.
water. The
So-
guy who has the root can't fucking determine.
So
The
this
person you showed the route knows exactly what that is.
So this is what is sticking out of the base of the waterfall. It is a very absorbent plant. The large flower, like blossom thing on the top, doesn't look anything like the Theki root that you have. It looks more like the stem. So you suspect that since the example that you have is kind of cut at the base of whatever that bulbous thing is, you assume that that is not part of what you're looking for. You just want the stem of it.
Doesn't look very friendly.
Yes, observing it, Zaya in particular, you note that this thing looks like it is filled with something. You're not sure what. You don't like the look of that big needle, and it kind of pulsates a bit.
Oh.
You consider that the best probable course of action would be to try to slice that top part off and then just remove the stem.
Yeah.
Trying to tear the whole thing out might get a little well, you're not sure what'll happen, but you're not sure you want to know.
Just gonna
totally.
back up.
Can I use the pointy part of a javelin to use it as to cut? Because
Hey,
the other thing
here,
I have is a war hammer.
Zaya,
What?
I hand you a sickle.
Okay, I have a sickle for the purpose of doing this, and I'm gonna give it back to him for inventory reasons. But for right now, I'm using the sickle. I'm gonna cut the bad part off, the no square, and I'm gonna keep the root.
So for this, trying to think of what would be an appropriate.
If I
roll.
hold it at the safe part and then cut at like the base of where the no square is, can I do it that way?
So I'll say this would be a sleight of hand.
Oh, okay.
I get it.
That makes me nervous, but okay. Sleight of hand. Can I already declared it.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
I have faith in you. So you're holding the sickle, and all of the water is like rushing by, getting in your face. It's getting your hair wet, which is getting it all up in your eyes.
All up in there.
And your sickle kind of slips a little bit and pierces the bulbous sac, and a cloud of pink mist puffs out of it in your face. Roll a Constitution.
Well, at least you have that.
Save.
Save? Okay.
Yes.
Remind Art not to attempt relations with Zaya. She's apparently bad with.
I'm rolling every
She's real
single
bad
one.
with her hands.
I have very bad luck today.
You take a.
Shit, that's like 3 or 4 ones.
Yeah, that's 3 ones so far for me, and I'm the only one that's been rolling ones. Nobody else has rolled a 1.
2d6.
My first roll of the campaign was a 1.
Well, no. I meant this session. 3 rolls of 1s this session.
Okay.
You take 4 poison damage, and you are immediately paralyzed for 1d6 plus 3 rounds.
Okay. I slip and fall in the water when I get paralyzed.
You are just limp, and you are kind of drifting down the river.
Unless someone turns me over, I'm gonna be
No.
drowning.
When she drops, I go and grab her and like try to prop her up. Like, fuck.
Strength check.
Try.
Zaya's a big girl.
I'm a big girl, yeah.
Oh fuck.
Wade out into the water.
Try to push me over.
Gotta go catch that stone flowing down the river.
I'm sinking.
Meanwhile,
So
look who else is in the water.
Oh no, Naswada. So here's what happens. You go to catch the fast flowing Zaya, and you got a wide stance. You're ready to catch her, and she just collides with your legs, toppling you over and slamming you into a rock. You take 1d8 plus 2 bludgeoning damage.
I would like to say, Art has not noticed any of this, and in his usual boredom had conjured some fire to play with. but in his usual lack of perception, has accidentally set the leaves of a nearby tree on fire and is attempting to put out the leaves
I believe it.
without anybody noticing.
How very art of you.
Yep, in Raleigh, that's amazing. So there's just some smoke coming up, and you're like, you're looking around, seeing no one is noticed because
he's like trying to like
this.
pat the leaves out before they like.
Yeah.
Wait! I think I have a solution to my fire problem.
Don't you have control fire?
I have. Sorry.
Why on earth would he take that?
I have produce flame.
Oh God!
Make more.
In Raleigh, who are you trying to? Who are you trying
You're
to
like the
save?
Russians who sealed off a gas well with a bomb.
What do you mean, who am I trying to save?
Yes, which one are you trying to
What,
use?
is Naswada also incapacitated at this point?
Well,
Did you not
Naswada is
see the
not.
one
Yeah,
she
she's
rolled?
not down. She's prone. She can probably get up by
Okay,
herself.
then
But yeah,
I'm trying to help the Goliath. It's not gonna work, but I'm trying.
you slowed the Goliath down as the Goliath collides with one of the camels, which just kind of goes
Okay.
and
I'm still
is
face
kind of
down,
annoyed.
by the way.
Yep, you're face down in the water. You probably
Okay.
haven't breathed in like
I'd like
couple
to leave
seconds.
her face
Okay.
down for the rest of the campaign.
Oh.
Does my
so-
attack roll of 15 allow me to hit the flaming leaves with my
Yes.
rail frost?
Yep,
So-
there's now a frozen leaf.
So Dreadhawk is going to sigh.
I leave my Zaya face down.
In attack position.
Your move, Kaiba.
So Dreadhawk is going to sigh. He's going to take out his rope.
Mhm.
He's going to walk over to Art, give him one hand, and say, "Hold this."
I turn to Theron, put it in his mouth, hold this.
I don't care.
There
And
it
I'm
is.
going to wade into the water and tie up the Goliath, and then look over and see that Theron has the rope, and just tell him to pull.
Theron pulls. Zaya is
And
now
I'm just gonna
on the
help.
shore, face full of mud.
We flip her
I-
over so she can breathe.
I retrieve my
Hair
rope.
full of mud.
I retrieve my rope, coil it up, walk over to Theron, tell him drop it,
Theron immediately drops the
and
rope.
I put it back in my robe.
Tom, can you take prone off of me? I'm probably.
Yep.
Is
Oh,
this,
I
are
was
the
just assuming
spores
you're crawling
gone?
for the rest of the campaign. The spores are gone. There's
Alright.
just the Theki root remaining.
Cool. I'm gonna.
Perfectly easily harvestable now.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this so we can leave this jungle before Zaya kills herself.
After a good like 15 seconds, the paralysis wears off.
You're still face down.
Am I still unconscious or am I awake?
No, you're not. You were never unconscious. You were just
Oh.
paralyzed. You were conscious for that whole part.
What the?
Oh, that's
No,
really
no,
horrifying.
sleight of hand was just so you didn't have to worry about the root.
That's really
the roll.
horrifying then, because I was awake for that whole thing. Knew that
Yep.
in Raleigh it left me face down, and then I
So-
go over to
And the
Scrox
the
and go,
bird-
"Thank you very much."
Sometimes you
bird-
have to live with the decisions that you make.
The bird.
I get my. I reclaim my sickle.
You were not
I'm-
going to
I'm-
die.
I bow.
Not unless Scrox did anything. You were gonna leave me face down.
Scrotch got the rope.
Exactly. Scrox helped. You just went, "Oh, I'm gonna leave you
I'm
face
sorry.
down here."
Next
My-
time, I will let you float all the way down the river.
You did.
Yeah,
She
camels.
bumped into the camels.
Exactly.
It's not all the way around down the river.
Pretty much.
Uh,
She would have had to get through the Great Wall of Camels.
So
In
does
Raleigh, as you climb up and collect the Theki root, you note there are 2 more Theki root up the river.
Oh.
There seem to be 2 more on the next tier up there.
since
like
we have to
the-
be a little bit more deft-handed, I'll give it a shot.
I'd like to
Yeah,
look for a
no,
way
don't
up.
let me do it. I don't.
I'll
wanna do
just
it
I'll just climb up.
Can I have the pro? Oh, thank you.
So it's
Tom-
10 feet up. Not too difficult to climb. In fact, there's plenty of vines and roots.
Mhm.
athletics.
Yes.
Acrobatics?
Acrobatics would be acceptable as well.
Yes.
Alright, you both make it up.
Because fuck your strength roll.
I have a
Scrox
strength
goes-
of 10, so it's 0.
I
Scrox,
have a -2, so
Is anyone else going up there?
Scrox
I
rolls
am
his
not
eyes.
And
so
if
and
you
tells-
have a strength of 10, why are you having a +2?
it's actually
because I'm
impressive.
because I'm a
Oh.
ranger. I'm proficient with it.
It's actually
no,
impressive that I was able to get up that cliff. Lifting
Scrox-
myself is a feat in itself.
Scrox rolls his eyes and tells those two, "I'll stay here. I'll wait for you to come down the waterfall."
I don't think
Miss
it would be
Wada-
smart for me to go up after last time. I'm gonna stay down here too.
What?
Yeah, I stay down here with my rope coiled, and I hand
You were saying?
one
So,
into.
Zaya?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to kind of climb up these watery rocks to get to this one. So I will need another
Hang on a sec.
athletics.
Hang on a sec.
I say, Theron, boost. And then
Theron,
I
ladder
attempt to
mode.
use Theron to boost me up to the ledge so I don't have to climb as much.
All right, athletics with advantage or acrobatics with advantage.
Keep closing my character sheet. Oh, I forgot to do it with
Yeah,
advantage.
okay.
That's
you weren't
fine.
the worst pick for that. You had a good Constitution score.
Well, Constitution, yes.
Rolls,
but-
no.
Rolls, no. Also, I had no dex, so even just having it so I don't have to roll the Constitution would have been great.
Okay, so
I cannot
Raleigh,
move Art any further.
Raleigh,
I climbed the wall.
question: do you want to try and get up there? Because I can shape the water so it's not in your way, and you can actually handle the route better.
How high up are these roots?
They're about you'd say like maybe 8 feet up. It wouldn't take much climbing. It's just that it's very wet at the moment. So if the water was suddenly shifted out of the way, that would pretty much solve the problem. For however long he can hold that.
Kind of indefinite since it's a cantrip, and I can just keep
Okay.
casting it. Shape water.
How much water can you do?
You
that to?
instantly move or otherwise change the flow of water as you direct up to 5 feet in any direction. And
Okay,
it's
so you can
anything
pick a
within a
5
5-foot
square.
cube. Anything within a 5-foot
Okay.
cube.
Sounds like you can make a part.
So yeah, you
Yeah.
can basically just
I can part it
Pop.
above it and just.
yeah. Okay. In Raleigh, I'm gonna need a sleight of hand check to grab one of these.
Is it possible for me to see the top of the cliff, where the top of the waterfall from down here?
It's a little too flat, like too horizontal.
It's not a natural one.
Look who triggered the pouch.
Let's see. So you managed to slice off the plume, but you don't catch it, and it falls.
Oh no!
And kind of explodes next to you. Roll Constitution
Flashbang through the door.
save.
Use inspiration if you got it.
Remember, Scrox is down here waiting for you.
Ooh. You are paralyzed for exactly 1 round. And you take 1d6 poison damage. So
Ouch.
5 poison damage. And you immediately move about 10 feet.
To try to catch her.
That's a good idea. That's a very good idea. I would say roll a strength check. You know what? I'm gonna make Theron roll perception since no one else is going to.
I'm down here with the rope.
I know.
Wow, Theron, what the fuck?
There.
Theron
So
sees all.
so Naswada, you managed to grab hold. It does push you back a bit. Theron, like a
I'm not
pointer
that
dog,
heavy.
immediately like points his entire body, like elongates his whole neck. His wings are folded back, and he is staring directly. If he could hiss, he would be. In the pool of water, there is a swarm of piranhas.
It's fine. There's no blood.
Correct.
Yep.
You're lucky it was poison damage. So they are not frenzying.
Yet.
So
Yeah.
wait a minute. A passive of 15 didn't see this.
Yeah, they just look like fish.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, it just looks like there's a bunch of fish in the water. Theron's the one that noticed that they had needle sharp teeth.
Yeah, fair enough.
Beep, boop.
So after a round, the paralysis wears off,
Yay.
and that Theki root on the right is completely disarmed.
Yay.
Want to try for the other one?
I look behind me at Theron, and then look at
Uh-huh.
Art and just go,
Uh,
why are not you helping?
Sets more trees on fire.
Theron,
And like, wait, I see what Theron's like. Theron's like
Theron,
pointing
grab-
and like.
grab the roots.
I look over at the fish. Can I now tell what the hell they are?
yeah.
Oh
You're
shit!
standing-
Shit! And Raleigh,
Yes.
don't fall in again.
Angry fish.
So
I
you're
didn't
asking
plan it.
Theron to go and grab the Theki root.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
person who's probably the thing that's probably immune to poison damage. Yeah. I just figured our artificer would want to make that call and let him wait a turn, but
Theron just
It-
walks up to it.
It did not occur to me to have my poison
Busy
immune
setting trees
construct.
on
I stopped that
So
for now.
it bites the root, tears the whole thing off, and presents it to you with the bulb still on it.
I go collect the root that we didn't collect. Oh wait, Raleigh, did you actually grab it?
no.
Yeah, and Raleigh grabbed that.
Oh, did I? Yeah.
that one. Yeah, you have 2 Theki root in your inventory, in Raleigh.
Yeah.
Theron only has a Theki root with the bulb still on in his mouth.
I
presented
pull
it to
out
him,
an
Raleigh.
empty sack and just hold it out at like open.
He just releases it, and so you guys now have a Theki root with bulb.
We can use it
Paralysis
as a
bulb.
grenade.
Screw it.
I mean,
I just I
We're gonna throw
cut
that.
off the ball.
We're gonna throw that fucking bag at someone at some point.
It's
Right,
gonna
Tom,
be another thing
We've
with
become
Tom,
Larkin.
sleight of,
Yep.
Tom, I'm gonna do sleight of hand to try to actually get the bulb off.
No,
Okay.
we need a weapon.
You have one.
Oh, he wants to get the bulb.
You have one
Okay.
stink bomb.
He wants to separate it into 2 items,
Oh.
and that is going
Can
to be
I-
a good enough roll.
Okay, cool. I was gonna assist him, but if he's already got it,
Yep,
no need.
that's good enough. Yeah, you guys have this. You can assist.
Art, if you want this, take it.
All right, Ard, add a Theki bulb to your inventory. I'll figure out the description for it later.
Okay.
In Raleigh, I'll just add another Theki root to your inventory.
Oh, thanks.
All right.
Bad.
While you were up there in Raleigh,
Mm-hmm.
here's what you see.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
There are 3 more.
Oh boy.
Do we want to
There are
try?
3 more if we want to keep climbing.
Let's see. We have a total of what? 4?
Total of 4, so you don't technically have enough to give each party member 1 yet.
And Raleigh.
Remind me what the Theki root does again. I'm sorry.
It
Saving.
it gives you advantage on all saves against poison for
8 hours.
8 hours, and it gives you resistance to poison damage.
Tastes good too.
So basically, if we eat it, if each one of us eats one before we go into their main stronghold, we're
Right.
gonna have a good. It's gonna be easier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's pretty fucking honestly, it's probably one of the more powerful
Mm-hmm.
compared to like antitoxin or antidote.
Which I did look up, which is like 300 gold for a vial of like poison resistance.
Yeah,
and-
no, this stuff is
Oh.
actually pretty valuable.
Shall we?
Okay, I will come and help. And can we just make one check to try to get up both sets?
Art? Are you coming?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Is Zaya or Dreadhawk coming up here?
Nope, they didn't call us down, and also I feel like after my big debacle and almost drowning, I'm still recovering from that, and I decided I'm just gonna watch the.
I will call down.
camels.
Hey, Zaya, Dreadhawk, we found some more up top. We found.
Okay, you have fun. I'll watch the camels here.
Okay.
Zaya's sitting on the beach, like contemplating her
parrot-
life right now.
Yeah,
Using
I had a
mimicry,
debacle.
I parrot what she says exactly. So it sounds like Zaya said it twice.
Yep.
Beautiful.
All right, so
After rolling 2 1s and almost seeing my
I
god,
will
I'm gonna stay
try.
right here.
You know what? I'll roll acrobatics this time around.
All right.
So, Tom, do we have to, if we're taking the 2 10-foot
The
sections,
DC
do
will
we-
be easier, yes.
Yes.
I'm doing the same
But
as
you'll have to do it
before with
twice.
Aaron boosting me, so that's why I rolled
can
twice.
acrobatics, right?
Acrobatics or athletics.
Appreciate you.
All right. That was a lot of rolls. Did anyone roll less than 10?
Yes,
Yep. Nothing.
for my second one.
Okay. Then Swada, you end up here. You fall down and take 1d6 bludgeoning boy damage.
Wait, hun,
Yeah,
what was that
1 damage.
16 then?
That was the first check.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So you'll need to
Oh,
try
it's
again
2 techs?
because there's 2 tiers.
Then
Right,
Ariel
From the,
did
top
too.
from the top up here, I'd like to.
Well, I was
assist.
rolling with advantage because of Theron.
Oh, yeah, true. Okay.
Well, actually, okay, for the second step, are we just assuming Theron made it up on his own climbing?
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
I'd like to assist Maswada with the second roll here.
Okay.
Oh, well.
I believe that just allows Naswada to have advantage.
And
Oh.
yeah.
Cool.
Okay, then boom. You're all up.
It looks like Theron failed to get up the second step.
Correct. So Theron takes
Yeah.
1d6. Theron gets a boo-boo.
Boo boo.
Theron tries again because he's a trooper.
Good old Theron.
Good old
Good.
Theron. He's a good boy.
He's a
All
very
right.
good boy.
Now, before we get into this, I will I want to
Same.
roll perception.
Same.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. We're learning.
Are you now?
No, probably not.
All right. Ooh,
Theron
dang.
used one of his 3 times per day usages to fix himself.
Groovy. Adjust his HP accordingly.
Yep.
Naswada. You definitely saw some things, some small humanoids. At least 3 of them are crawling around at the top of the waterfall. Pygmy. They have long, gangly limbs. Pygmy.
What can I roll to try to identify from what I saw?
Nature. Nah.
And Raleigh? Art?
Did I
We have
see
company. There's company up
Oh.
top.
that? What kind of company?
I saw something humanoid and long limb. Oh, shit. So,
Ah. They're
like,
bouncing
Tom,
around
is that
up
is
there.
is that actually you? Like,
Yeah,
us seeing them briefly?
you're seeing them like kind of they're jumping around. Like
So, Tom, I'm going to prepare an
Screaming
action.
around.
The next time one just briefly appears, I'm going to try to shoot it.
okay.
Straight to the combat.
I'd like you guys to actually. I'd like everyone to make initiative checks just so we have. Not that it is combat yet, but that we have a turn order essentially. And I'll also add the 2 at the bottom in case they need to suddenly rush
And
up.
that's where I get my crit, is on initiative. God
Yep.
damn.
And you didn't even get, and you didn't. It
Oh.
didn't even record it either.
Tom, did you not
You
immediately
need to
activate
select your
combat?
character.
Oh.
Huh?
I have my character selected.
Combat is not activated yet.
No,
Well, that's
not
because I
how it-
clicked initiative and it was like,
Oh, I
your
might have
this team
accidentally-
doesn't have an active combat encounter, and then they were able to do it, and then I was able to after that.
Yeah, I might have ooped.
Okay.
Poor Dixie rolled a 20 and it went to waste
Well, no, I had my character selected. Why did it not do the thing?
because you didn't have the active encounter yet.
Oh.
Joker?
Tom, is it possible to just have my 20, or do I have to roll again?
Jesus,
I'll
when
just set you.
when
to
you
20.
roll a 1 and you're still 4th in line.
Oh
Do you have
god,
a-
is it still showing the? Yeah, it's still showing the combatant names.
Wait, Mike, how are you getting a +4 and a +3 to your initiative?
It says choker, and I'm afraid. I thought it said chonker at first.
Chonker.
I'm a special type of mage.
Okay.
All right, Zaya, you're kind of just vibing out down there. There's nothing that would have grabbed your attention.
Can I hold my turn just in case they say, hey,
Mhm.
Yes, you can.
Sure.
something, and then I'm going to do my turn after that?
Yep.
Okay.
I believe.
I'll do
I
that.
believe so. You hold your turn and you can act any time during this round, but then you have to wait until your next turn. You can't.
Hard, you're up.
Okay.
So I cannot actually see them at the moment.
Not yet. They appear to be just on the, just on top of the cliff, just out of sight.
Oh. Sorry, reading something quick. Okay, can you ping on the map or something where I'm roughly seeing them up on the edge?
Is that showing?
I would like to target roughly that spot with grease. I'm spraying the top edge of the cliff with grease.
Oh my god.
What is the area of effect for grease?
10-foot square, centered on a point within range. So,
All right. Could you
Oh,
define?
I
the
do
square?
actually get to, I guess roughly that.
I'm guessing it just goes down the cliff face.
Do we finally get to bring back the 3.5 catchphrase?
Oh my god.
What?
You guys ever seen a grease
Well-
fire?
Oh
We're about
boy.
to find out. So, I'm gonna say pretty much immediately you see this thing slide off and fall.
As it's falling, I shoot because I said I was waiting.
Correct. Take a shot at it. It's covered in grease.
Actions.
That is going to hit.
Tom, I forgot
what-
to do my morning reading.
Oh no.
Well,
Kind of hella late for that.
Yeah, I know. I'll do it later.
So
Uh,
I just
damage,
remembered.
Yes, roll damage. That definitely hit.
max damage.
Oh damn. You hit him right in the stomach, and it goes right through the whole its entire body. It's completely pierced.
Ooh.
It is still kind of twitching around on the ground, but it is shrieking in agony.
I'm guessing the fall and the arrow probably did a good amount.
You hear some weird chirping and growling, and Naswada, two long tendrils snake out at you. What is your AC?
15.
Okay. Oh, damn. All right, so you take 1d4. That's 1d6. 1d4 plus 3 bludgeoning damage. Oh my god, I'm not able to do this. Hold on. Let's try that again. So 1d4 plus 3 bludgeoning damage, 1d6 plus 3 piercing.
Wait,
yeah,
what?
I wasn't done. Yeah, it's bludgeoning and piercing. And you are currently grappled. This thing has these two long tendrils wrapped around you, and it has pulled you up against the side of the cliff.
Okay. Ouch.
Yep. With that, it's the choker on the ground's turn.
Oh no.
It's not thrilled about being shot. It's covered in grease. It's going to spend half its movement to get up. And it is going to make 2 tentacle attacks
Farewell, my
at
friends.
Naswada.
Hey.
And then a third at Enrolli.
No.
So let me just roll those.
Celebrated too soon.
Correct. Oh, you are grappled right now. So
Yeah.
that has advantage. You take 8 damage, 4 of it bludgeoning, 4 piercing.
Oh dear.
And then its second attack. That is going to do a total of 7 damage, 4 bludgeoning, 3 piercing.
I'm out.
Correct. You are currently on the ground unconscious.
No, I'm grappled in the arms.
Oh, that's true. You are currently being cradled in the arms of the benevolent friend up there. And then its third attack
Jesus.
goes at Enrolli.
Nobody said anything up there, have they?
No,
yet.
you and I
Nope.
are just here
Fun.
blissfully unaware.
Yay.
We're watching the camels.
I mean, to be fair, the only person
Hey.
that's gone is Art. So.
True.
Enrolli,
And even then,
which
I
one
didn't
is-
directly attack anything. I was just like, there are some potentially dangerous things up there. Let me just grease the side of the cliff.
Enrolli, you get hit. You take 7 damage, 4 of it bludgeoning, 3 piercing. You are not grappled yet.
But he's unconscious from all that damage.
You said 7?
7, correct.
Gotcha.
Do you scream in pain or anything like that?
Yeah, definitely.
I'd say that probably
it
hurts.
It hurt a
So
lot.
I hear that.
Yes.
Can
Painful.
I go before? If it's okay with Scrox, can
You
I go
can go-
before
Yeah,
Scrox?
you can act before me.
Okay.
Only if you help me up the damn cliff.
Yeah, I can do a help action to move him up, right?
I'd say
Or
you
can I
could
not do
scoop
that?
him up.
Yeah,
Just
okay.
carry
Can
him
I
up the cliff.
scoop him up and carry him off the cliff? I can do that.
I don't see why not.
Don't
Roll a strength check.
A 1.
We'll see.
In the words of
You have
Cortana, there are 2 of
inspiration.
us in here now.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn
Let me,
This
let me
could
get
be an
my-
inspiration time.
Yeah. Actually,
Gentle
Can
reminder, there are acts of oh god, what the hell are they called?
Valor.
yeah.
Valor.
Question, Tom.
Valiant
Oh,
effort,
great
that's
GM.
it.
Can
Mhm.
I do bless and then climb up as my movement?
I could allow that.
Okay. So I'm gonna bless me and Scrox.
Okay.
And
Bless,
then I'm
bless.
going to move. So I have. Let me first get to bless. So, bless. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before. Oh, that's only an attack roll and saving throw. But I mean, at least we have that coming into this battle. And then I'm going to roll my athletics to go up. Can I assume that I have the help action with Scrox with me, or do I do this all by my lonesome?
No, you're just carrying.
If he uses his movement to help you, then yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's one, and
That's actually good enough.
Okay.
two.
Phew.
Okay. Well,
We're up. Oof.
yay.
You two hoof it. And how much movement did you
Oh
have?
yeah, that's right.
I have, I think, 30, maybe. Let me check.
Then yeah, this is as far as you go.
Oh yeah, that's right. They went up one more.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah. How do I check where my movement is? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's 30.
30.
Yeah. So that's where I am.
Uh,
Actually,
Brad-
question: Can I,
Yeah.
just because I wanted to know if this is actually possible? Are any of the rest of them within 30 feet of me once I'm up here?
You can see the edge of Ard.
He's within 30 feet.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Can I say that I do bless at that point,
Sure.
and then Art also has bless?
No problem. Ard
Okay,
has
sweet.
bless.
Great. So all three of us have bless.
Cool.
So you have advantage on saving throws and attack rolls.
Dreadhawk, what do?
Well, my movement's all burned, isn't it?
Your movement action is burned.
Yeah, I can't move. And I don't see anybody up there.
Nope.
I guess. Can I try and climb?
Technically, if he's at the same place I am, wouldn't he see Art too? Because if I saw Art, he would see Art.
They don't
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Oh, if I can see Art.
He's here.
Oh. Dang it. Shoot. Well, I can't climb because I can't move.
I said it used your movement action. You can use your action to
Move further.
yeah. But
And
that
then
would
you
be
could do a bonus action if you have any bonus actions
also
available.
true, actually.
Yeah. My bonus act. The only bonus action I have is a movement. And I can't see the top of the cliff, so it's not really worth it. All right. Well, I'm gonna.
Wait. You can see the top of the cliff.
Oh well, then.
You just can't see over it.
Well, then I'd like to misty step to an empty space on the top of the cliff.
Hey.
And that's a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
But
But you
because
can't do
I've
two
used,
spells in the same time.
yes, I can now only cast a cantrip. I see. Oh dear.
You see me limp in arms, just
Oh no.
Oh yeah. You are currently held up by the northmost one's arms up against the wall of the cliff.
Well,
he's at 20-foot arms. Jesus.
They have 10-foot arms.
yeah. Well, I see her held up, so I'm going to mind sliver the one that's grappling.
The
this
one on top of the cliff.
That one.
Okay.
The one I can see on the cliff.
What does that do? What does it roll?
I need them to make a DC 13 intelligence saving throw.
Okay. It's gonna it's gonna try.
Guess I was like, through your shit.
Yeah, that's it rolled a 6.
Okay. And now it has a -1 penalty on intelligence saving throws. I'm sorry, the next saving throw it makes. It has a -1 on its next saving throw.
Okay, and
As I,
it takes damage.
Yeah, it takes 5 psychic damage as I lash out with my mind and pretty much, give it
Yeesh.
Give it images of peeling apart a grilled cheese sandwich, except it's each of its tentacles.
Ugh. That is not pleasant.
No, it's not.
Wait, Tom, did I have to click bless in order to spend it? Is that how that works?
I
I
mean,
haven't done a spellcaster in a while, so I don't know how to do this.
I have not done
Is it a
spellcast.
prepared spell?
It's one of my prepared spells, but I have
So if
3
you-
out of 3
yes.
right now, and I use
Yeah,
it.
you have to
so
click it to spend the
I have to
resource.
click it.
Mhm.
Okay.
No,
Yeah, if you click the icon next to the
Okay.
spell, it
Oh.
should bring up the menu for like rolling it, even if it doesn't
and
require a
then
roll,
cast
like my
spell.
grease.
Okay, sweet. There we go.
Now
Got
you
it.
should have 2.
So,
Yeah.
all right. Let me roll something real quick here.
Peeling apart a grilled cheese sandwich here.
Ooh. Oh no.
What?
Rip. So, you see another one of these things falls down and is just kind of floating down
Enjoy the
the river.
piranhas!
and lands about here.
Oh no.
It is prone.
I bet it
Oh,
took
no.
damage on the way down, too.
Naswana, I'm gonna need a
Death saving throw.
Death save.
Throw.
Okay,
unless of course you'd want to use
inspiration.
Valiant action.
inspiration or valiant valiant effort.
Was it? I can spend an inspiration to automatically. Oh, what was it exactly?
I
don't
have it.
the-
Hold on.
Yep.
Your inspirations. Make an attack, skill check, or save with advantage. Automatically pass 3 death rolls. Roll an extra d8 on an instance of healing or damage. Remember, one mundane item or tool at no
So
cost.
I think for this purposes, he's looking at the death saving throw one.
So yeah, I will use it to stabilize.
And you're now
Okay.
stabilized. Did you set
Doesn't
my
mean doesn't mean I'm awake, but doesn't mean I'm dying either.
Did you set my hunger to a bit peckish on purpose?
I have not said anything.
I'm a bird. I get it.
So you are still unconscious? Yes.
Yeah, he's
Yes,
stable
I
now.
still need somebody to heal me to wake up, but I'm
Correct.
no longer possibly dying.
All right. Then it is in Raleigh's turn, who is now finding herself with 3 of these things near her.
Mm-hmm.
You got fireball,
And I
right?
can't really move away either.
Must suck to take only damage spells and not movement spells like Misty Step.
Damage spell would probably help in this situation.
I mean, Misty Step, I think, is a 2nd level spell, so none of us
It is.
could have it.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, no, you can definitely cast level 2 spells at level 3.
Yeah, I can cast.
Ooh, which one are you
Oh,
zapping?
Not as my class. Not as the classes I have played.
No, only full spellcasters.
Yeah.
Half spellcasters.
Hold
yeah.
left
Level
mouse
5.
to ping.
1, 2,
Oh!
3.
Okay, we'll cast the additional rays.
Yep, you
Mhm,
need to
mhm, mhm.
cast the other 3,
Do I just
or roll them at least.
roll it again or just roll the damage?
Roll.
Just roll-
It's
you gotta
each
roll
is
the
a separate
hits.
attack, so you
Wait,
have to
hold
roll
on.
it again.
I'll do this. So boom. This way it won't use up your other casts.
It asks him if he wants to spend the spell slot.
Yeah.
Oh, it does. Oh, then sick. Do that instead.
Yeah.
Ignore me. I'm dumb. All right. So the one on top you hit with the first ray.
Mm-hmm.
The one next to you is what you hit with the second ray. The one in the water is hit with this last
Nope,
one.
not the water. This one.
Oh, you're doubling up. Okay, well.
Yeah, it's
hold on.
1, 2, 3.
Oh.
I'm ignoring the one
mine's-
in the water for now.
Okay, so the one up top gets hit with 2 of them.
Yes.
He should be dead by now.
Ooh, let me take a look.
Well, he did take.
9. Yeah. All right. So, okay. So, could you describe to me what happens to both of these?
Yeah. 3 rays appear. 2 of them lance toward the one that's on top of the cliff. Both of them hitting him basically square in the middle of the face. And the third one, the third one lances toward the one on the ground next to us, and it hits him like right in the chest.
Square in the gonads.
All right. Yeah, those things are incinerated. Actually, the one next to you was covered in grease, so There is a veritable funeral pyre there. Well, let me see if I have special effects. Yeah.
Tom?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh,
Oh no. Oh no.
That's a lot.
It's a little large.
A little big.
I wasn't
am I able to-
responsible.
You're able to move.
Am I able to use a bonus action to like get her out of the vines, or is she not?
Not
even in the
unless.
vines anymore?
Oh, she's not. Yeah, that thing's dead.
Okay.
It let go of her.
Cool.
Yeah, bonus actions are typically very class dependent.
Yeah. I'm going to do something that's probably a little inadvised.
Oh.
Maybe.
Oh.
Yeah. Can I? We can bonus action push, right? That's a thing. 5 yards.
No.
No.
I
Okay,
wish.
never mind. All right, cool. No, that's it. then.
Standard action to shove.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I'm thinking
The
too
world
much of
would be a
Baldur's
better
Gate.
place if you could.
Baldur's Gate 3 lets me
world-
do it.
Yeah, the world would be a better place if you could, honestly. People could use the environment a lot more.
Yeah. Cool. It's Theron's turn.
Oh man, what's Theron gonna do?
Is it back? Wait, oh, it is back to her. My bad.
It's Theron's turn actually.
But he's not supposed to have his own initiative.
Oh, then how did he get his own initiative?
That is a great question, but the way my Steel Defender is supposed to go is I think it's supposed to be right after my turn.
Oh,
Oh, then it's Zaya's turn.
I was just not doing anything with him before.
my bad. What would you like Theron to do now?
We'll just have him walk over here.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I suppose there is that
Get right in the way.
choker over there. Well, yeah. Well, yeah, we can do this combat this way since it's already rolled and we've already done it this way.
Mhm.
Oh, he is missing his actual attack. Weird.
Force empowered rend, is that it?
Yeah. Oh, it's in his inventory under weapons,
Yeah.
but it wasn't set as equipped, so it wasn't popped up. Okay.
Do it. God damn, Theron coming in with like all the clutch rolls.
Look, I built him well.
Yeah. He just smashes into this thing while it's face down in the water. And you just see some bubbles coming up. And a lot of blood. Man, that's a lot of blood. But it is still squirming.
That's a lot of dishes.
Zaya,
Mhm.
it's your turn. Oh wait,
I
no,
am
no,
going-
you changed your turn.
Well,
already,
I did my initiative. I held mine back for last initiative. I'm not sure how that goes for this initiative.
I'm pretty sure that permanently changes. Otherwise, people could get double turns.
Okay, so mine is back right before Dreadhawk then.
Correct. So I will adjust that.
Put me anywhere between 18 and 8 because that's how much of a gap there is.
Exactly. There. All right,
Okay.
Ard. It's actually your turn.
All right.
But for the purposes of the combat, Theron's turn is actually way down there.
Yep.
Um,
Right to. Or no, to here. I forget, do I get a penalty for attacking past Theron?
No. Not in this situation.
Alright then, just fucker falling around in the water that just got smacked by Theron. I'm just going as that with my Ray of Frost.
That'll hit, and you see it freezes solid. And unless there's something crazy you want to do, I'm gonna assume that it freezes solid and then floats down into the river into the piranhas, and they just have a popsicle,
Yeah.
bloody popsicle to consume.
I like to imagine maybe a couple piranha teeth break trying to bite the popsicle. Because fuck piranhas.
Yep. So it is dead, and the combat is over. And it is also rather late, so we'll call it there.
Can I, before that's just because we don't want to have an unconscious Nick, can I say that my character comes up and then heals him?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you need me to roll
just,
anything?
just roll the base heal, like whatever.
Okay. Do you need me to roll athletics to get up?
Nah, we'll hand wave that.
Okay, so roll.
I will say you can take 10 to get up there.
Yeah. Okay. Let me get my character sheet up so I know what. Can I do any of my heals, or does it have to be a specific one?
Yeah, anything that heals.
Okay. I'm gonna do. You know what? I want to do lay on hands because I don't believe that actually has a roll.
Okay.
I can just give him HP.
All right. How many HPs?
I don't know what his HP is, but I would assume
It is 1. He just needs 1 HP to become conscious.
Well, yeah, I can do 1, but I have up to 15.
All right.
And I was thinking we're level 3, right? So can I do like 10 of my lay on hands on him? Like 10 HP of my lay on hands?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got that.
So he has 11
down.
HP and he's awake.
Yep. How do I just edit? Oh, here, I got it. Good. Got it. So now it's at 5 of 15 for today until it gets to a long rest. Okay, good.
All right. Well done, guys. Only
do you
one
need
of
me
you
to edit his
died.
character, or
I already
do you got
did.
that? Okay, good.
Yeah, that is that.
Cool.
You guys, I know we got a couple of third shifters, so.
Yes.
Scrox is like, gone 5 minutes.
I know, right?
Well done, guys. We'll catch up again, I'd say, in 2 weeks.
Next week? 2 weeks. Cool.
Yep.
Sounds
Scrox
I like
is
to have
MVP for
extra
this
time.
week. MVP does not
Thanks for
take
tuning in, guys.
damage.
We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yep. Bye.